Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Valorant Oceania Tour 2022 Open Qualifiers 1 and the round of 32. I'm Digital Cast, William Zhang, Christian VD, Crash OBS, you know who we are, and tonight you know who these players are too, or at least I hope you will. Daycare versus Bonkers. So Crash, we did follow Daycare's on their best of 3 match yesterday, and I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty clean, it was concise, and they look promising.
Yeah, they look solid for a team that's just kind of recently formed, I do suppose. You got a bit of chemistry there from Warpaxi and Junior there. They did play on that Nebula roster for a little bit. And I mean, you get that and you bring in a bit of extra firepower and Sherpan, then you have just like some consistent plays in Urmaz and you have Mexi. So the whole roster rounds out itself quite nicely. But today we're going to be seeing another team as well. It's going to be by the name of Bonkers. And I guess this roster is also a pretty interesting one, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Bonkers, right? The name may sound unfamiliar, but this is a team that is managed by Dafc, you know? I'm pretty sure he's the guy who managed Team Bliss back in, well, a long time ago. And this is a bit of a mix-up of a roster, right? You have Minimize, you have Scroll, Major, Tix, Jesse, and Nice Hacks, but some of them are subs. But tonight in the lobby, I'm pretty sure it's going to be Minimize, Tix, Nice Hacks, Major, and Scroll. So I gotta say, a pretty star-studded lineup.
One of those rosters where all the players to a certain extent have definitely proven themselves. You got Minimize, who is easily, in my opinion, probably the most underrated player in the whole region. This guy puts in so much work. If you never really, I guess, have a proper chat to him about the sort of stuff, you'd have no idea. But I'm telling you, this guy puts insane amounts of work in behind the scenes, and he like deserves a lot more credit for what he does. And then he just has a nice little supporting class. You got Tix, who has played on that Nebula roster alongside Warpaxi and Junior, so he's got a bit of experience along those sort of players. And he's also pretty consistent. They played the jet role for them, I believe. He flexed around a little bit. And then you got Nice Hacks, obviously coming from Legacy, recently disbanded, I do believe, after they got bought by Kanga, if I'm not mistaken. And then you got Major, who came from Bliss, and you have Scroll, who came from that ex-Mindfreak roster. So you have all these really capable players, I guess. And Minimize is just going to be the one that's, I don't want to say controlling them, but, you know, just calling the shots here. So you got a really smart, you got a smart player, you got a good brain for the game, you got like a great supporting class. But I think this roster is definitely one that should be making that group stage coming up in 2 weeks' time. And if not, I feel like it would definitely be quite unexpected. These guys have a lot of potential here, just from the names alone. Yeah,
definitely. And, you know, Minimize, he's had his moments in which he's just absolutely raged about trying to IGL and things don't go his way. But overall, at the end of the day, old habits die hard. And look, teams are already map 1. You know, the vetoes, we didn't even have time to talk about the vetoes. And speaking of vetoes, I completely forgot about them because they are Breeze, Haven, and Fracture. So Crash, do you actually think we're going to go to map 3 today? Finally, a Fracture game?
I'd like to see, I'd like to see some Fracture just because I've never observed it. And I don't think we've ever seen well, we've probably seen Fracture last year in that XP tournament, but I don't really think there's too much to take away from that, if I'm not mistaken. But I think seeing a decent display of Fracture would be nice because it would, I guess, tell everyone where the region's at in terms of that map right now. Granted, this is open call, so it's really hard to tell, but the meta on Fracture still hasn't really settled fully, I wouldn't say. You have Gambit, like, if you want to talk about, like, the proper, like, high-level teams, like the Tier 1 international teams, you got Gambit running a unique comp, you got people deciding whether you want to play Astra, you want to play Viper, you want to play both, what duelists you want to run. Obviously, the agents like Cypher and Breach are generally the mainstays on this map, but it's really what you want the supporting cost to be. So it's really interesting to see, if we do get to that Fracture, what these teams decide their game plan on that map is, because I want to see what their reads are on it. But look, we have to get there first, and coming up first, we are going to be having Breeze, which is a pretty standard map to see in the map pool nowadays.
Yeah, for sure. And, you know, Breeze, it's the same story, you know, with Valorant. New agent comes out, everyone rages. New map comes out, everyone rages. But I'm not gonna lie, I actually really like playing Breeze. I don't see anything wrong with it. And you said earlier yesterday, you know, with the map changes, you're expecting a lot of a different dynamic, at least on this map, the push and pull of, you know, of these side takes.
Potentially. B-side, I'm not too sure what to think of that yet. I guess it's a bit easier to defend because you have a bit more angles to play with there, and the site is probably a little harder to retake just because that back wall is potential. You know, I'm actually not too sure. I need to see it and play a bit more. And obviously, A site's been opened up quite a bit more. Triple's been replaced with a big old crate, so that's actually like viable cover now. And if we look at these comps coming out currently, it's pretty interesting. We're going to be seeing the Chambers take the Sentinel role for the side of Daycare, which makes sense. Chamber seems like very viable on this map. Yeah. His trips or his a lot. I thought what are they called?
Trademarks. Yeah, that's right.
Trademarks. Yeah, look, I still got to learn that, but they're called trademarks. The trademarks, you know, infinite range. It's basically like a Cypher trip, but just slows instead. Yeah. And then on the flip side, you're going to be seeing a Killjoy and Decayer, so a bit of an obscure comp. Killjoy not seen too much on this map. Granted, it is a pretty solid pick, but I think people generally stray away from it because they don't feel like they can get immediate ultimate value out of it. Like the ultimate probably isn't. I don't want to say it's definitely not bad on this map, but it's not. You can't find consistent success with it basically. So it's generally teams opt to go for that Cypher, or I guess now that Chamber because you're gonna get that more consistent value there. But I'm curious to see what the setups are like. And you got the KO, which is just obviously gonna deny a bunch of the utility. You got the flashes as well to disrespect the Viper. It's gonna be potentially an explosive game here.
Potentially, but hey, look, that's all just theory right now. But we are still yet to see just exactly how these teams, they decide to play things out. But yeah, I do have to agree with you, I think that Chamber, he is probably a more sensible pick on a map like Breeze, considering, his utility, like you said earlier, to watch flanks on a map this big, you kind of need him to. But also his utility, especially his ultimate, it's just basically a semi-free operator on this long range of a map. You just need to have it, and then when you kill someone, it slows a whole choke point down. Yep. But this already looks so different of a map. Look at that.
Yeah, I look at A main here, going in towards caves. I mean, we're going to be seeing a 3-man walk down already, so this is already extremely aggressive, and they're just going to be able to clear shop out completely here. But on the flip side, yeah, the trademark's going to be there. It's going to spot them, so they do know that they've completely walked through this A location. They're just still going for a bit here. Junior, you gotta turn around here.
What? Okay, I mean, Junior, his trademark went off. Maybe he was just a bit distracted by something. But first to go. Oh, here. Nice hacks. What out Chopin? And there you go, there's a useful forces nice hacks back. That's information gathered. There's no KOs over there as well. But Chopin's tagged so low. Needs to heal desperately. Mystery shock dart. Can't quite get anything. Chopin goes down as well. This is a good start for the defense.
Yeah, they've just completely I don't know what to say. Well, I guess we're going to be seeing a B push currently, though. I'll break that down later. Dart's going to be coming out, going to be spotting one scroll.
Oh, this is so weird.
Good for 2 here.
He's just waiting. He's just waiting. They have the man advantage heavily. Just let the attackers push them and try to take side. Overmaster, buying some time, and then they double swing. Warpaxi by himself somehow gets hit with the classic. He's on 70. 3 with the classic. Oh, come on, Warpaxi. Yes, they only pissed around. He popped off. Don't do it again. Not like this.
Spots ticks.
Who knows where one of them are? Oh, Eldrin at a time like this? I don't know about that one, Chief. Okay, he loses it. Has a ghost now. This is viable. He can do this. Oh, Warpaxi 4. 10 seconds. Spots out ticks. Even gets a ding. Warpaxi, what are you doing? No, he could have had the ace, but... What? What just happened?
He just rode all that momentum and just decided to pull his knife out that. Okay, well, that got scary for a second there. Bonkers do recover, but I mean, that round should have never been that close. That round should have never been that close. I don't know how they managed to walk down shop for free, hit the trademark, and Junior's just not aware of it. He just probably thinks, okay, they get hit by it, they're probably gonna back off. But Major's just like, not trying to get in your face here, like we're ready to just completely like take the fight to you. Not turn out too well in the end, but then
Warpaxi just goes full Terminator.
He makes it look winnable all of a sudden. Just such a weird round. And oh my god, that could have been it. That could have been the play of the whole entire open qualifier just there. But
that's a clip right there, though. Regardless,
still nice shots, yeah, of course.
Chris Walt, what are you gonna do for us? Easy. Holds down the angle. And had to swing him one by one. He's just farming now.
No shields, so I mean, that's where the Marshall shines, of course.
Yeah, exactly. 6, 1 onto Junior. Oh, nice hacks. Careful. The 2v1 so he gets stinged. Might have to back out here. I mean, it's ideal if he saves, the gun into the next round. His teammates now, they smell blood in the water. Mexi, yes, gets one at least, but it's a rough spot now. Everyone's getting up on him. And there you go. There's the Ares. Point blank to finish the job. All right. Easy peasy. To be expected.
2 kills come out for nice hacks, so that's just going to be 2 kills straight on towards the Blade Storm. So that's going to be an ultimate we probably want to track here because any ultimate that can affect the economy is interesting and you always want to keep tabs on that though. But 2 rounds already, so stock standard stuff going to reinvest the Marshall here. The wall's going to get put up towards B quite early actually. Wait, I didn't even realize they put a box in front of pillar there.
Yeah.
A box right there. I had no idea.
What do you want to call it? New box?
I guess you can call it new box.
Where? I don't know.
I'm not too sure. New box would make... look, honestly, no idea at this point.
Yeah.
Bricks,
maybe. Boxes everywhere.
Yeah, there's a bunch of boxes on this map.
Ooh,
Nice playing a nice little angle here towards Elbow. He's just going to be watching for a potential push as it's good amount of mid-aggression coming out from the attackers so far as the Aldrin's going to get deployed.
Yeah, nice hacks, alright. It's coming his way though. They couldn't pop it. That's unfortunate. It expires. Nice hacks. This would be free. Oh, Jesus, relax. The fast peek, and now Chopin punishes. Chopin.
Ooh.
Good crosshair placement. Game sense as well. Damn near catches Major. That's one player down, and now here comes the A split. Tix tags through the wall. The defense on A is looking pretty weak right now.
Yeah. They don't have the Viper wall, though. It was put towards B, so they have to be a bit mindful of how they do want to approach this site. Chopin's probably going to be the one that needs to pinch this site here. What? Okay.
How's not see him?
That's a new one. He's just wormed his way around. He spots Tix. That's going to be a free kill for Chopin. It's not going to be the third, though. Scroll with the Marshal. Going to be able to reply onto him, and now it's going to be a nice little post fight coming up very shortly.
Yeah, that's sharp by Scroll, but that's Hurrit, though. What just happened there? Someone clip that. That's ridiculous. It's Hurrit's blind. But this retake, defend this, 3v4. Bit of a crappy buy, but they can still do damage. You know, damage the economy heavily. Just buying time right now. That's a big recon arrow. Spots out at least 2. Basically confirms 3 at this point. Oh. Careful, Ares around the corner. You don't want to challenge it. Omez, careful. Swings once. Major going full Terminator. Sprays down 2. But he's vulnerable. He's 27 HP. He's low. Any more damage is going to be the cherry on top. But the round, it's basically all but lost at this point. Just a little bit more. Bait out a peak maybe. But Major keeping them on site. No, Warpax here will finish the job. But they lost 3 players. 3 rifles against a half decent buy, to say the least.
I mean, Ares and Marshals. I guess Marshals on this map in general are no joke. That's been proven time and time again. But Ares, you know, that gun's pretty strong right now.
That was ridiculous.
He did have 2, minimizing Mage, and he did put in a bit of work there. Major getting 2 of his, or he does have that. Is that null command? Is that what the ult's called? Null command. Yeah. So he's got his like his better run it back online basically. So that's gonna be a nice little ultimate we can see come out into play. That's gonna potentially just counteract the Hunter's Fury for the side of Warpax here. So that might be a little interaction we do see here, but it's just going to be nice little mid defaults come out already. Made you get spot beside. Dart has to back up here. Junior's already taken out by nice hacks.
So yeah, of course, that's a really good initial pick, you know, Junior. But then again, Chamber going down, you lose the trademarks, so your flanks has to be watched at least by a person.
They're leaning towards B here, though, considering they don't really have a flank set up towards A anymore.
I have the spike.
Well, the flank set up towards A, I guess the trademarks, they are down now. So they do want to lean towards B. But Warpaxy's trying to get a bit of info right now. He has to be careful. One could have pushed down there. He does have the spike in his hand. Have a look at Chopin there. He's managed to worm his way all into Ness. He may be able to get the pick on a scroll here. Not meant to be. The timing does not favor him.
Try though, but minimize now. Behind. And that wall. Chopin has to be aware of this. Chopin surely can't read into it. No one's ever seen that happen. Minimize. He's the only one with the brain to do it. 2 clean shots. And there's still the wall to help him out. Can't go for a third though. But hey, his job is done. The defenders have a heavy man advantage. The attackers spike out of their control. Major swing in the corner. Catches Omez walking into his crosshairs. It's all down to Mexi. This round's basically a rise-off at this point.
30 seconds left.
That was probably some of the cleanest shooting we've seen this whole game yet. All those shots were just completely nice from everyone there. That's a pretty almost flawless round to come out for Bonkers.
Damn right.
Extended the lead to 3-1 now, so the opposing side, Daycare, gonna be forced into that eco. They don't have the blades available. They're 1 off though, so Chopin's probably gonna look to bring that one on board. And yeah, it doesn't look. The game is still young.
Yes, it is.
Well, the map is still young, I should say, and it does seem to be. Bonkers definitely know what they're doing, that's for sure. They've definitely put in a lot of work on this map, and it is, I guess, coming into play right now.
And minimize. Just that little bit of a, you know, that micro strat there. My goodness. Oh, heavy flash. Oh, it's a mode down. Nice hacks gets 3. It's hunting season. And they know exactly where they are now. But careful, Major. Tags down to 31. Nice hacks go for more at this point. That knife confirms 2. He's thirsty for it. Chris Wall. Oh, spots out the ass of Junior. Easy clap. 4 for nice hacks. And Major had to steal the ace, but it's okay. Team game, you win the round. It's an eco. Well, there's your Blade Storms, but it's not like he, you know, was missing it.
Oh, you're right now. Minimize definitely called, hey, look, Chopin's one off the Blade Storm. Let's go do a quick shot push there. I 100% know that's exactly what happened, and he read into that perfectly. And then boom, that was a very easy round. No members lost. Nice hacks with the nice little 4K Major to close it out.
Here.
Yep. So yeah, that's just a nice little read. That just shows that Minimize does his homework. He's looking, okay, look, 1 off the ult. Okay, they might go for this play. Let's get a little bit aggressive here. And he makes it look so easy as well. He's definitely dialed in as the IGL.
I'm pretty sure he has a heat sink, you know, strapped it to his head because that thing is operating in like overdrive.
He just knows what he wants. He just knows what he needs to do around the map.
And you know, it's good.
Like, gets his team proper.
It's good tonight as well to see that Chopin is receiving like a decent challenge from Nice Hacks, who is, by the way, very turned on. So I want to see, you know, a really good battle of the Jets.
It was guess, allowed to do whatever he wanted last night.
He was running a
Now,
mock.
it's obviously not the case. He might spot Major out very shortly.
Oh,
Oh, the blades. Now he's only got the classic left.
Yeah. I mean, Warpaxi basically aced with the classic a few rounds ago.
True, on a pistol round. So, you know,
It's
a
just
bit more viable
It's just a
there.
bit harder. Chopin needs the handicap.
Oh, of course.
Revealing area.
I'm about to
standstill.
be- Yeah, it's just nothing happening right now towards tunnel. Just dead silence across the map, basically. They are going to be grouping up towards this A push. They haven't really tested this yet. This is where Tix has been sitting with this Killjoy utility, with this setup.
Yeah.
And they're not probably going to know how you meant to attack into this current. You need that Sova util to break this sort of setup. We're not going to be seeing it just yet. Tix is going to be able to dance
30
around the cycle,
seconds
and it's really just a matter of how many can they get.
Oh, there's the server util, and Six trying to spam him some bullets down range. There you go. One onto Warpaxi. Misses the second though. And well, there's how you attack the sites. Just kill them all.
One
Whoever
enemy
needs to
remaining.
pull, strats and just try to sneaky plant. It was onto Major. And they know exactly where he is with his util. One flash to go. And there's 0 point, but it was all for naught as he just runs away, I think, trying to catch some exits at this point.
I guess that's what happens when you don't really get challenged on A. You don't really know what you're meant to be doing in those situations. Granted, you obviously are going to learn that a lot.
Oh.
Okay, wait, what? Wait, whoa.
Did he get a notification? I don't think he did.
Oh, now they know. I thought...
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
I think you would only know when it actually pops.
Oh, that's so ugly. Look towards shop. There's just those like red squares
Yeah.
of the what's it called? The chamber TP. I
Junior.
didn't know that would be like that. It looks so bland. I don't know. That's probably just me nitpicking a little bit, but I haven't
Well,
seen that yet. so.
It is information. I'm sure we'll get used to it, and it's good to know.
Yep,
But clean
true.
round from the attackers, basically losing nothing. No ultimates expended. Nice.
Yeah, just clean. Alive with 4 at the end as well, so that's going to be a nice little boost to their economy. Nice Hacks has brought out the operator here. He's going to be looking to get aggressive towards mid or potentially elbow. But this is probably going to, I guess, shift the tides here a little bit. Set the tempo a little bit more. You bring out that operator, you're looking to get a bit more aggressive. You want to find those opening picks. And Nice
Yeah.
Hacks is definitely a player that's very capable with this weapon.
Damn right. I remember that game we casted like a while ago when Nice actually just woke up and joined like map 2.
Was that when he was on Sots? It was on Icebox, right?
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
guy's just tearing things apart. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, he woke up like 10 minutes ago, gets on his PC, and he's just 20 kills at like 10 rounds
Yeah.
or something. I don't know. It was that was an interesting game, that's for sure. But he's managed to creep his way all the way down elbow. Hasn't found anything yet though, but that's information in and of itself.
But
He's gonna
Chopin's
be
been doing
re-aggressive-
this.
Oh, yeah, he's re-aggressed towards top mid. He might be reading into this a little bit. He knows there's a possibility here. Chopin.
Chopin, the timing!
Oh,
They
he
miss
barely
each
gets
other!
out.
Oh dear. Wait, Chopin's swinging out. Nice Hacks. Looking at the wrong angle as well.
This could be interesting. This could potentially be a very interesting
Tunnel
duel to
vision, the
come
tunnel
out.
vision. Wait, did he see him?
Oh, does he spot
Chopin!
head?
I've got
Oh.
your trail.
That got so close, and there you go. The battle of the Jets still continues. But however, Ace what's come through. They know exactly where Chopin is. He eats the flash to the base. Major, nicely done. Sprays him down, and there's the aggression holster for the time being. They will persist. The Major sprays
Double.
through blind. The choke point's smaller now. As long as you spray through the angle, you probably do some damage. Outswings Tix, looking for 2. Junior strikes back. But the attackers, they're bleeding. They're still fairly simple onto the sights. But Warpaxi, here we go. Don't tell me he's going to pull off something crazy again. Well, he's lost his teammate. This has got a lot harder. Granted though, he can still plant reasonably safe, but look, the new map, and I guess I could feel it in his bones. He wasn't quite, familiar with these angles.
Potentially not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a hard. That's the thing as well. You see the Seekers come out, and then straight away the response from Major is just the EMP or 0 point. You're just gonna be able to deny the rest of their util to come onto that site, so you don't have the flashes for 8 seconds, which is probably what he wanted to do. That combo the Seekers with the flashes, flash the Vipers wall, just make this aggressive push onto the site, and that wasn't available. You have to slow down. That's what the power of KO. Well, I guess the power of KO in general. These executes if you don't break that 0 point. These things a little bit tricky to guess attack into because you don't have the rest of your util available to you here. Trailblazer is going to get deployed towards doors here. Nice Hacks looks to get very aggressive mid now.
Oh, Hunter's Fury. Scroll maybe just working in tandem with Nice Axe.
Let's play.
Oh, so close.
Nowhere to run.
Okay, counter Hunter's Fury. Warpaxi, let's see what he can do.
It's tag.
Yeah, can he do more though? Nah. But Tix,
Oh,
hear
that's
me.
ambitious.
Yeah, put down the lockdown. Okay, needs to buy time. The timing pushes out, takes down Chopin. He's playing like a little rat off of his usual on site, and it's working. They get forced away, and Junior tries to do something, but here comes Chopin from above. Slice and dice gets the kill. The Black from Major, the teamwork is coming through clutch, and they're just getting all these kills. Omez by himself now. Shotgun, damn near eats it. Running out of ammo as we speak. Last bullet gets the kill. All right, but 27 HP though. A single ticker will take him down, but Minimize on Lurk catches him. Okay, Daycare, you know, they looked really hot yesterday, but today on Breeze, on this map, New Breeze versus Bonkers, they're struggling a bit.
It shows that Bonkers are definitely a team that you want to keep your eyes on for the rest of these open qualifiers. They're looking extremely, I guess, controlling right now. You know, they're in control.
Yeah.
They've won 6 rounds. Okay, obviously they won 6 rounds so far, but you know, they've won these rounds generally in a pretty convincing fashion. It hasn't been too much room for error by the looks of things. It's just a well-oiled ship right now, and we're going to be seeing nice hacks move the operator to another position yet again. Going to be watching this Halls line. Probably not going to get contested though. The hit does seem to be pretty aggressive towards A. Need to be careful though, because obviously the 0 point could come into effect. They don't know where the KO is yet though. But this is the thing with these double drone comps on Breeze. The reason why KO came out, he was so popular on this map and so good, because Server Sky, how do you counter that? You throw an EMP. You throw your rechargeable EMP. Have a look at Tix it. Okay, well, never mind. I thought something was gonna happen there, but it wasn't meant to be.
You do it enough times, they read into it. Just get up in their face, aggressive.
Oh, Major.
But this is ambitious though. Hiding behind the box. The spike not yet planted. Everyone's just holding their ground. They know where Scroll is with the shot darts. Major strikes. Takes down Chopin. Again. Shot dart by Scroll. Mexi just falls flat on his face. And Major, oh my god, he's going to tear at this point. And Minimize, lo and behold, on Lurk. And it's all down to Junior. Gets flashed. He's blinded. And gets executed. Bonkers, they have Daycare's number entirely on this map.
Yeah. I mean, if you're on the side of Daycare, it's really what you do from this point on. Is you're just getting shot down everywhere. And, I mean, you're playing. I mean, you can't play, or you can't find as much success if you want with the Sky and the server against the KO, basically. Like, that agent just completely shuts down the drones, the flashes from Sky, the Trailblazer. And I mean, I'm curious to see if other teams decide to pull out KO. We did see it a bit at Champ. So I think like Zeke and I think it was Zephyr were the two plays that really pioneered it. I mean, yeah, it's because it's a solid pick. It's like an anti-meta pick, but it's also really good just on its own because you just disrespect. Oh my god.
Chopin.
Straight to the forehead. Okay, never mind. I was too distracted on that. Norma's just managed to walk up and get a really easy shot onto Nice Hacks. That's the operator out of the round already. Major's going to retrieve it though, so that's a nice little dance of the guns there. And Chopin punishes him for that. Daycare finally found 2 openings in a round.
Yeah, and this could be the conversion that they needed. Although Minimize. They know. Oh, Chopin through the wall! Minimize is pulling his hair out at this point, if he still has any left. Again, though, another. Okay, Scroll gets retribution, but there's so many attackers spread around the map, and Mexi, he can hear the footsteps, he's calling the rotations. This is perfect intel. A's free.
Yeah. Great positioning, being able to, just call all the footsteps. You get in that advanced position, you hear everything. That's info in and of itself. You don't need to be seeing any of them. You just hear the footsteps through them. They know the A site's clear. They're going to be treating it like normal, though. They're not really going to try to, I guess, be sloppy about it. Put the wall up, use the dart, use everything you need to get the site securely, or to secure it properly, and then play the 2v4 post-plant correctly here. Mexi's still in this great position, though. Tix has to work his way all the way from spawn, and you got Scroll working in from doors. This is going to be pretty tough here.
Yeah, well, don't count them out. But probably at this point, it's going to be a bit ridiculous. You see Minimize already running away, looking to play post-plant and to watch Lurk. And then, like you mentioned earlier, you have Sky over towards door, holding a far back angle, and a crossfire as well. Now, that's a 50-50. This is bold, to say the least. Junior. Oh, okay. Got him. But the trade happened, and it's all down to Tix. Yeah, there you go. Oh, he's burning to a crisp. I can't do it. Time as well. It's done for. Unless he just sticks it blindly. Yeah, nah, not gonna happen.
I think it's a kill on Omens. It might have been doable there. Potentially, I'm not too sure because Mexi would have been in a very awkward position.
Timing's too tight though, but
yeah, a little bit too tight there though. But you know, that's another round for Daycare, so they're finally showing signs of life.
But dude, it took them what, like 2-3 picks early round just to get that conversion through.
It did take a lot, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, you had the pick from Hermes, you had the pick from Chopin, and they, you know, just working the map, just playing. I guess it wasn't really like a team-based thing. They just kind of walked up, shot heads.
Yeah, but then again, you know, like also early aggression from Omez taking down Nice Hacks, and then what was it Major getting caught out juggling the gun. Because Chopin, he's just been so aggressive down mid every single time, and Nice Hacks probably reading into this at this point. But
have a look at him.
there's the Aldro. That's good. Chopin, and he gets the aggressive positioning.
Nice Hack's forced off the line there. Chopin's going to look to take that space. Nice Hack's going to re-challenge anytime. So, oh, that's a sharp shot. Great crosshair placement. You know, just needs to left click there. That's going to be the operator round. And another pick going the way of Daycare. So they're now 2 for 2 in these opening picks in these more recent rounds. It's really just a matter of, can you convert off of this?
Fix is in a really aggressive position. Poised to strike. Okay, no. He backs off.
Oh, hold up.
This is information by Major, but Omez spots them out. But however...
Yeah.
No, Chopin, he doesn't strike. I thought he would. The pinch.
Well, at this point, you need some info if you decide to Bonkers. You need to just, okay, look, what's happening on the map? We need to get a little bit aggressive. Major, you know, you took that initiative, you found the Viper. And that's info of itself, because generally with the Viper, you're like, okay, they might be looking to lurk here. Now time has elapsed and the team's rotated over all the way towards the Viper. This wall hasn't been deployed as well. Urmaz has been holding it this whole round. This B take is going to look extremely strong here. It's going to be Major alongside Minimizes Viper wall from the distance.
All right, Pops is util. There you go. Like you said earlier, just a hard count on these executes. Not much to work with, but...
Oh, but the tag!
Major, he halfway walked through the wall, trying to go for an aggressive push, but just gets dunked on. Thankfully, though, his ultimate's still going.
Hold on.
Chopin around the corner for one. Does a spot scroll? Does a spot scroll? Okay, but this is a point blank engagement. Chopin's just too bloody sharp. It's all down to ticks. Chopin, Mexi, everyone. They just roll over Bonkers. That's 2 rounds now back to back. That's what you like to see.
First time went the way of Urmez in terms of the opening duel, and then Chopin to follow up, and then this round it's just Chopin himself. Now has the operator in play. So we haven't seen an attacking side operator yet. I'm curious to see how he does decide to approach it. He has the shorty as well. I'll say right now, the shorty is the SEA special. I see that every single time I watch those games. I'll tell you right now, every single Jet player in SEA, they always decide to get a shorty on Jet. And I think it's so fun to watch. You just get in their face, use the shorty, like the 1-2. Can't really do anything about that.
Well, you know, Southeast Asian players, they like to get in your face. They play super aggressive.
And they're so sharp.
Yeah, indeed.
Great to watch. And I'm happy to see that a couple of these players, you know, we don't really need the classic at this point. You have the operator. You may as well get something that's for that close range sort of fight. It's just going to be a nice little slower mid take right now. We're going to see the Aldron coming out from Warpacks. He does manage to spot Major, though, so that's information right there. And Chopin's gotten very aggressive. He's looking to try to worm his way up towards top mid. He might be getting one on the ticks and ticks. Bit of an uncharacteristic swing there. You know, he wants to find a bit of info, sees anything mid, but he gets punished by the operator. Granted, they haven't really experienced an operator on the attacking side this whole entire half, so I can understand. Wait, this is a double operator. Double operator, try to find a pick. They're going to throw the gun back. That makes more sense. I was about to say, there's no way they're going to be committing to those 2 operators.
Well, last round of the half, you got cash to blow. Might as well, you know, invest a bit. But they really seem to prefer this A side. I think they've only really attempted B side like what, twice this entire half, and they basically almost won it twice. But Nice Hacks, rough spot. Recon Arrow as well has to dash to safety and scroll choke point. There you go, blindly spaced, doesn't get the kill. That's unfortunate. And Chopin blindly Mexi as well joins the battle. Chopin's on fire. Oh dear, Major. What can you do?
You just give it to Chopin at that point. It's a 1v5. What do you do here?
He has 6 bullets. He's so confident. I mean, like, is this the next coming of Ninum? Basically, young Ninum. Honestly, I feel it.
It's no fear right now. That's what you need. But there you go. He does get punished eventually. Now it's a 1v5 turned to 1v4 for Major. I'll be completely honest.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, you know, there is a potential shot at this. They're playing in the Viper's pit. You can dance in and around the Viper's pit, but look, Warpaxy's just like, not happening today. And they recovered quite nicely. That's 5 rounds on the board. You're attacking side of Breeze. Considering you were down, I guess, 4-1 at one point. You're also, what was it? It was like 7-2. And then you bring back to Garo 7-5 in the half. That's pretty good coming out from Daycare. It looked a little bit grim at the start. And that, I mean, look what's happened. Chopin's woken up.
Yeah, and that's all they needed. Just that Jet, of course, once again taking space and starting to adapt. He always pushed that mid, you know, earlier in the past, but now he's, you know, pushing from a different angle, trying to, you know, read what the defenders are doing, their habits. Nice sacks from tunnels, time and time again, and he came out on top. Buzzer swapped, and like you said, 7-5. It's basically neck and neck. A pistol round changes everything.
This is where Chamber thrives here. Thrives on the defensive side, where we see an aggressive dart towards mid and this elbow walk. Oh, not elbow walk down, just a mid walk down. This is so much info they're gathering right now.
Bonkers.
Look, they're just complete. They've played it.
Bonkers can do these aggressive pushes, but then again, so can Daycare. But Bonkers, though, they basically swarmed over to the A side. Nice shock dart. Warpack C. And the teamwork from Chopin. They take down heaps. Everyone's dying. The plant sure to go down, but...
Planted.
Okay, 3v2. Tex does frag back. It's not easy, though. Scroll. Nice, sharp shot. Pistol God every single time.
Made it look good.
He's made it look so good.
2v2. Just turn it around.
Omens is in a rough spot. Scroll knows exactly where he is. Trying to look for it. But no, they take the bait. Junior, what are you doing? Hit the ball of the gun. And Scroll can do the Scroll. Oh, 14 HP. I called it. I said it. We know he's good at pistol rounds, and he delivers.
That's definitely the player you want in that situation. Scroll, as you said, he's good with the pistols. You wouldn't want anyone else to be in that situation. And that's why you have him on this team. Makes it look so easy as well. They're just throwing bodies at these two members, and they get punished for it. Turns into 2v2. Hermes is low, and Junior doesn't manage to hit the shots. With the Headhunter, I believe it's called, and then it just falls apart from that point onwards. But it's a good recovery.
Ambassador. I like that name better.
Ambassador?
Yeah, Ambassador. But yeah, look, you know, I guess that's just the whole problem with Chambers Headhunter. You only get 2 bullets on pistol rounds. You miss him, you're in a really rough spot, especially when you're out in the open. Now Mexi channeling his nice hacks earlier on. But look, the attackers, he's just swarming onto the side. Bonkers, Major, first to get a kill. Nice axe chimes in. The defense is just falling apart now. Site's been taken, Spike to go down, and they've got so much control, so deep in. And they're just playing patient. Let the defenders come to them with the classics. And it just stands to no contest whatsoever.
It might be good for one. Never mind. Runs out of bullets yet again.
2 bullets, man. 2 bullets.
Oh, it's not meant to be. That could have potentially been one for Warpax either, but at least you damaged their shields. So that's economic damage in and of itself. That's going to be 1 grand. You still have to reinvest.
Prime Gaming flawless.
Yeah, flawless round. That's completely ideal. And now what do? You have to go up against these 5 rifles. You can just take your time, yeah? You just want to do economic damage at the very least. And it's very doable. You have a Bulldog, you got some Marshals. Also, yeah, the Bulldog did get buffed a little bit, so the fire rate is a bit better, I do believe. And I think they did something to the ADS.
Let's fly.
Yeah, something like the ADS, like a recoil recovery. It's not like awful anymore. But yeah, look, the Bulldog in a nutshell is if you can land a headshot, you're basically guaranteeing the kill. Which is kind of obvious for most guns, but...
Well, Viper's walls up. Can't really disrespect it yet. Never mind. There we go. The pick. Major just disrespects their own Viper wall. That's why you play KO on this map.
Jesus Christ, the flash through. And then the fake dash. I'm not even too sure if it was a fake dash, but they took the bait. There's the Bulldog burst, and they're just mowing down the defense with these suboptimal buys, but they're just getting the job done at this point. Minimizes such a menace over towards mid. The lurk. Now he's rejoined his team. The crossfire. They can swing at the same time. And look, oh, Warpax, he doesn't even know where to look. All down to Junior again. At least this time he won't be running out of ammo, but 1v5, and they're hunting for him. This is a tall order. Good for 1. Nice axe on top now. Here comes a double swing potentially. 2. The Phantom Power at this range. And Scroll will finish the job. But hey, look, like you said, economical damage, and they got free gun upgrades.
Yeah, free gun upgrades. Still a Bulldog on Tixter, but look, at the end of the day, a rifle's a rifle, and you take out all 5 rifles on the opposing side, and you just profit. Put that into your own bag there. And this is extremely problematic for Daycare. They were looking pretty good going into this half. They've lost the pistol round, now you've lost the rifle round. It's looking pretty grim currently. These are the types of rounds that you don't really expect to win here. You got a Marshal and 2 Sheriffs on board, but it's really a matter of what happens after this sort of round. It's going to be a very aggressive B hit coming out from the side of Bonkers. Looking to make this one a very quick one with the rifles. I guess the newly upgraded rifles.
They're stolen rifles, really.
Yeah, true.
Oh, Junior. 5 bullets, though. 4. Oh, man, it's nice. Teamwork. Body shot to nice axe to take him down. So it looks like, you know, the Headhunter assist, really. Assist pistol. But Chopin getting aggressive. Okay, he gets some intel, but pays for it dearly with a lot of HP lost.
That's the power of the Viper with the Marshal over there. You walk through that orb, you're going to get decayed enough to where you can get hit by that Marshal, and you may just go down. Oh,
you are guaranteed going down. You lose 25 and, you know, your HP decays so quickly. It's just not worth it.
Was right past his head there.
Oh, wait, Major just walks right through. He walks right through. So much damage, and Junior, there you go, through the Viper orb. Major gets taken down. Bonkers, they're just stumbling a little bit against a pretty stiff eco.
Well, these are the rounds, Bonk, because, you know, you want to try to see if you can recover into this round. But for Daycare, these are the rounds you need to win. You're already at a bit of a deficit right now. You need to bring yourself back into this game. You're already 5 rounds down. This would be the round to do it. And of all rounds, one where you only have a Marshal and 2 Sheriffs.
30 seconds
So it's looking pretty good right now. 30 seconds left. Not really any options. If you see on the minimap right now, Ormez is all the way towards this caves area, I guess towards the end of holes. So they have all the information in the world. Chopin's watching towards mid. They know the hit has to come towards mid. Oh my god,
Ormez. Yet another, and that's damage as well. Oh no, he missed the shot, my bad. But regardless, so 10 seconds, pressure's on them. Junior gets to kill the classic. And it's all down to Scroll. The lineup though. Oh, Scroll, don't do Scroll's an ammo. No, 4 gets it, but 1 second, can't commit to the blood. Oh, that's the heartbreak. Goodness gracious, what a game crash. This just clips after clips.
The 4 rifles taken away and winning the round. Scroll with the heroic play, but it's not meant to be. Ormez, or excuse me, not Ormez. Mexi's just like, you know what?
You know what?
Play time.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just gonna hide.
Okay,
You can't
well,
plan.
good
Just
job.
gonna hide. You know, I'm just gonna win the round like a normal person would. I'm not gonna throw bodies like ranked players do.
That
one by one.
round was all Omez. Viper
Omez-
used so wonderfully, just buying so much time. And of course, doing damage, popping heads, teamwork with the Junior as well.
Yeah, Junior just playing off the util correctly. Nice shots being hit. Gets a kill with the classic of all things. I mean, that if you want to, I guess, a way to come back into this game, that's definitely the way to do it.
Oh, Chopin.
He's getting aggressive. Operator in hand. Oh, the outro gets pulled out, but it's almost missed.
Now he can't dash. Now he can't
Just
dash. It's a
Yeah.
rough spot. Warpaxi though.
This Warpaxi, hold up.
Whoa, huge push. No, spray through blind catches, minimized still. That door's been open, and it's an absolute dogfight on site. Major pulls out the util in the worst possible timing, and it's tit for tat. 2v2 now. But look at the attack. They have Hunter's Fury to play postmart with, and they have the Killjoy lockdown to maybe force the defenders off site.
You should run.
Oh
There's a
dear.
lockdown as you just
That's
spoke of.
time. 10 seconds. Omez.
Enemy
yeah.
remaining.
Sharp.
Last player standing.
Confirmed intel
He
now.
knows where he is. He knows where he
Exactly.
is.
But this positioning, Scroll could have just rotated off. Junior needs to land the shot. Do or die.
Tense. Junior knows where he is.
Phantom. Okay, bold. I respect it though. Time though.
Scroll's just gonna play time.
Yeah, there you go. Rotates out, repositions. But Junior, quick
Junior.
scope. Nicely done.
Playing Black Ops 2 apparently. DSR
These are the
50 or
rounds
whatever
they
it was.
needed. These are the rounds. Now they're closing the gap again. They found their stride. They've adapted a little bit. And as much as I hate to say, yo, that round, Bonkers, they went balls to the wall. Just a full A-split rush. It didn't pay off.
Okay, it was a nice idea though. Decide to do an A-split, have 3 go through holes, but then Warpaxi just goes for heroic play, decides to disrespect the toxic orb and gets one in the process as well. And then it's just
Yeah.
tit for tat, 2v2. And after the lockdown, Scroll can't really move from that position because he doesn't know if Junior's going to be watching him from stairs or not. So
Yeah.
you forced to play in that angle, and Junior just managed to quick scope him. Nicely done. And if we have a look over here, it's a bit of a... Oh, hold up, is Minimize getting a gun here? What's happening?
Not too sure. Maybe it's another big brain next round buy.
Well, Scroll has enough to drop him. So...
Miscommunications.
Yeah.
Money's on the
Potentially
line,
cost them the round
bro.
there. That might cost them the round, though. You don't have those 4 rifles on the line alongside the knives. Could be problematic. We'll see if it does come into effect yet. The round is still very, very young.
Get out of my way.
Get rid of the Blade Storm. Gonna lean towards B.
You see, bro, the strat is they completely roll over B site, kill Omez, and pick up his gun. That's the strat.
I was almost getting caught out as well by Tix there. That could have been extremely problematic. Already down to 64 HP.
He
You
needs
just hit a
ultimate.
respawn there.
Like, should he even ultimate though? Because if he does, it could be vision blocked off. Nice access on the site, Hunter's Fury. Or Paxi. Oh, Chopin to start things off. And now Tix has to work inside the Viper Spit.
What's
Counter
going on
Viper Spit.
here?
Wait, there's the play. The next door neighbors with each other. And Omez just jumped the gun a little bit and he pays the ultimate price. But Junior rushes right into the Viper Spit. And he's going ham. Junior, trigger discipline, gets 3. 1v1, looks the wrong way. Oh no, what a way to go down.
God, these rounds.
It's
These
chaotic.
recent rounds, all just one life for each team at the end. Oh my god.
You don't
And
know.
Junior yet again almost went heroic. That could have been a 4K clutch. But Major, on the right angle at the right time, swings Junior with his back turn. And there you go.
You don't even know who to watch in this situation.
I mean...
Like, that's crazy.
Oh, God. I mean... These rounds, they're just so close. It's just an absolute bloodbath. Both Viper's pits, it's, I guess, used there. The Hunter's Fury for the side of Warpaxi. And it wasn't enough. Junior with the heroics, it still wasn't enough.
No. Oh, okay, now Chopin. Just going a little bit too aggressive.
It's not
Minimize,
even-
he's isolated.
Yeah, Minimize has to run there. Luckily, the Viper's wall is deployed towards Ace's team to get onto the site safely, though. The Flash is going to get used. They're going to get a little bit aggressive here. Minimize is in a great position. Hermes is not ready for this, or Minimize is just completely worked his way around the entire area.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's so sharp from Minimize. Eco frags, but it doesn't matter. Those are so clean.
Jackson White, 3 guys just staring him down. And he doesn't even flinch. Clean, crisp. This kid's built different.
It's like you'd think there. Okay, I'm just okay, whatever. I'm gonna spray transfer. He just resets perfectly, one after the other. That was actually really satisfying to watch. And okay, look,
Christ.
and he has the Forsaken Vandal, so it's like even more satisfying. I mean,
I should have bought
that was
it.
beautiful.
I should have
That was
bought it.
beautiful.
Junior.
Oh no, Tinks! You can't do a teammate like that. Oh god!
He spins around, but it's messy. And okay, he gets it.
What just happened? That is the disrespect for Tinks right there, going for
Match
that.
point.
What an
Can't be
absolute
doing-
roller coaster.
Oh, your ex-teammate as well on that Nebula roster. Oh my goodness. It's
Well,
funny actually. I just realized.
Yeah.
If you look at Minimize, Nice Hacks, Tix, all played on a Nebula roster, and Warpaxi and Junior both played on a Nebula roster as well. So I mean, there's 5 ex-Nebula players in this one lobby right now, which I just kind of noticed. I thought that's a little bit interesting to look at.
Respectable. You know, that team really builds up a lot of good players, and then they move to their own respective pathways later on in life.
One way to do it.
Yeah.
But look at this, very aggressive here. Hermes with 1, not going to be able to get the second one in this
Spike down, mid.
situation. The hit's going to be coming towards B here, Digital.
Junior. Oh, okay. Minimize just carrying the momentum through, just mows them down, can't even react. These guys have been taken. Okay, Chopin does rack one back, 3v3 though. Nice Hacks, needs to win the duel. No, he goes down, but however, the attack is match point. Ultimate's down. This is their round to really lose at this point. Scroll, nice shot, takes down Warpaxi, and he's bleeding health just a little bit. And Minimize, just not even playing inside the smoke. They don't expect it coming. It's all down to Mexi. He used the Seekers early on. It was to no avail. Needs to land the shots. Oh dear. Tags down Minimize, but where's the other player? Where's Scroll? The wall goes up, and honestly, Minimize needs to bring it down right now. Scroll has no idea what's happening. But Mexi running out of time, and they're just waiting for him. They're just waiting for him. Wall goes down. Scroll gets the kill.
Attackers win.
Well, that's how it ends. 13-7. At the end of the day, Bonkers, you know, I think they just stumbled a little bit, but they secured the deal.
At the end of the day, a dub's a dub.
Yes.
13-7 there. Could have been, look, the score could have been a little bit wider, but at the end of the day, you still close it out somewhat convincingly. Major and Scroll top in the scoreboard for their team, respectively 20 and 19. That's 4 first bloods of Major as well. You're playing that KO and you're getting extremely aggressive. On the flip side, though, Chopin with 5 first bloods of his own.
Well, I guess, you know, today what we're seeing is some of these big players that we saw last night of Daycare versus who was the other team again? Daycare wasn't being shut down. They were just running amok. They were getting these kills left, right, center, and Chopin especially just getting so much map control and just being an absolute nuisance in general. Today, though, on Breeze, maybe a map I dare say they're not as familiar with. You know, it was just kind of more basic gameplay, but you saw the difference, you know, in the brains, I would say. And it's very hard to even compare. Minimize. He just had these reads down. And you said it earlier on. Those pushes, the walls. It's something we haven't seen today, we haven't seen in the past, and we saw it today. And look, I hope some teams, if they're watching this VOD, they can learn a few things, because that was almost clinical.
Really well done. I mean, it was like, the thing is as well, so many of these rounds came down to these 1v1s, one person staying alive in the end. I mean, could have gone either way, really. The momentum could have shifted completely, but look, we're a different timeline now. Bonkers, they closed it out somewhat convincingly, but I mean, Junior got that 3k, potentially could have gotten the 4th there. Scroll, he managed to get that ace, it could have been even, I guess, quicker there. What was the other one? I think Scroll going up against Junior as well. That other 1v1?
Or something like that, yeah.
But you know, Scroll with the pistol round clutch.
For Daycare, like that map, right? It was a lot of like single player, individual pop-off moments, but Bonkers as a whole, I think their team play was just on point, and that's a very scary prospect. Yesterday, Daycare, their team play was good, but today though, just maybe struggling a little bit. I would dare say it's the map. So, you know, let's just wait for what happens on Haven map 2. So guys, don't go away just yet. It's still a best of 3 series. Let's see if we can go to Fracture map 3. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Valorant's Oceania Tour 2022 Open Qualifiers 1, Stage 1. And of course, I'm Digital Cast, Crash, OBS with me. And look, we are in the round of 32, like I said earlier, but this time it's between Bonkers versus Daycare. And I won't lie, Breeze looked to be Bonkers' map entirely. I don't really think they were struggling at all.
Made it look quite easy there in the end, and I think Breeze was, if I'm not mistaken, that's Daycare's pick, because they started attack. I just assumed that to be the case. I feel like I should probably confirm this, though. I think that was Daycare's pick.
Yeah, maybe, but then again, the thing is, you know, we can't actually see who picked what map unless we actually ask specifically, but I'm sure we'll get there eventually.
Fair. Well, I mean, look, I wouldn't be surprised if it is their pick, though. I know for a fact that Minimize, you know, put a little bit of work into Haven. I mean, I'm quite interested to see what comp they do bring out. He did go to a little bit of a journey over towards SCA for a bit. Did play in that bit of a interesting team over there. I believe it was with Tax and 3, I guess, Southeast Asian players, and they did like their Haven. So we're going to be seeing it coming out now, and I'm curious to see what they do decide to bring out here. But as we do just waiting on teams to get ready here. Okay, got one ready right now, so we're just waiting on the other side. But I mean, Breeze, I guess we can talk about that map a little bit. It was nice. Yeah. They play a good comp. I like their comp. I like both comps that we saw. Yeah. It's really just like, if you play Sky Server into a KO, the value that you get out of the KO is just even more. It's just because of if there's no Sky, you still get value if there's a server, obviously, and everyone's running server on this map. So of course, you still get value, but the value is amplified.
When we put KO like we put Major on KO, who's already a deadly fragger in his own right, and basically, you know, an XCS player, just right in his element with the flashes and then the util. He just uses it to perfection, just stops these pushes. And there you go, a very similar kind of composition compared to last map, but like you said earlier, very eager to see what Bonkers pulls out.
I mean, well, I'll tell you right now, it's looking very Southeast Asian, the SCA style, the Korean. I guess it started with Vision Strikers Korean style turned SCA style. Yeah. Considering I think Full Sense started playing it. I think Team Secret, they played Sova over the Sky, but they still played the Breach. And I mean, that Breach was a very popular pick back in the early days of Valorant, and teams like Vision Strikers, they pioneered the meta with Breach. You know, the Breach Jet, those sort of combos, the Flash Dash and whatnot.
Exactly.
Like those combos, they're still so viable today, because sometimes, like, you don't normally see Breach on this. You generally see that Sky, but you see something like a KO or a Reyna, even the Phoenix, which, you know, I mean, Phoenix at this point, like, do we ever see him? Because I guess, honestly, Phoenix is Yoru tier in terms of pick rate. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad to see. You know, I really like the agent. I like the whole idea behind him as well, his ultimates, and he seems to be reasonably self-sufficient. But
yeah,
other agents, you know, with util, they do his job, but better.
You know what the thing is?
What?
Phoenix is this. I remember I saw this somewhere and it made too much sense. Phoenix is like too balanced, if that makes sense.
Oh,
like, he is actually just that balanced that he's not. Like, he's not bad, but there's no point using him over any other agent. I mean, look at these flash agents we see in this game. We see the Sky and the Breach, and I mean, why would you use the Phoenix over one of these agents? It's on Haven, by the way.
Basically, him being too balanced and Yoru being kind of crap, basically just puts him over towards that no one ever picks tier, because everyone else is just better.
Look at this though. Oh, I mean, we've seen this. If you've ever watched the Vision Strikers game, you know exactly what's happening here. This 4-man push towards A lobby. You go for the challenge. You try to take the space. You see what happens afterwards. Minimize. Dancing out towards Gary here. The Trailblazer is going to get the point. Potentially get some info. They're going for the peaks here. Check Ormus, but he took the one.
Oh, they had the right idea. You called the strap, unfortunately. Not clearing some angles and just half, you know, spraying those angles. They don't get anything but Scroll on Pistol and Browns, man. He still gets 2, and Tix fighting for his life, but it's not good enough. But still, it's a 1v2, and honestly, Minimize, he has a decent chance of winning this.
Yeah, Minimize is always, you know, smart player. His setup's all the way towards B and C. He hasn't recalled any of his utility right now, so he doesn't have anything available besides that classic and that 25 shield. If you look over here, Junior and Chopin leaning towards C here. I mean, you got to be careful here. Junior, you run out of bullets a couple times with this ambassador, as we do like to call it now. So only 1 bullet left in the chamber, but I mean, this 1v2, it's going to be a bit of a tall order. They need to destroy this util as soon as the spike goes down. Okay, there you go.
Well, Minimize at least he knows. Confirmed intel. They're over towards C, but how is this double stacking long? Here's the footsteps. Minimize. Spraying them violently. Guess one, Junior TPs, but he's basically in front of Minimize. That was a ballsy move. He's slowed. Junior needs to win this, but he can't land the shot. I called it earlier. I feel like I jinxed it. And Minimize throwing some shade at them as well. That was a 2v1. I really don't think they should have lost.
That's filthy. Oh, he's okay. He's shaking.
Uh,
yeah, the nose hitting him.
yeah,
Yeah.
his,
Oh my. Okay.
It's the adrenaline, it's the coffee, it's the caffeine, it's the chilies, it's the migraine.
Yeah, you win the 1v2 and you've already just down so much pre-workout. I mean, what can you do there? You know, blood's gonna be pumping, nerves a little bit there. That's a nice little 1v2 that probably shouldn't have gone his way. But I mean, the timing as well. I think Junior barely missed out on seeing minimized. Then he managed to get the jump on towards Sherpa, and then Junior's in that 1v1. He tries to TP out, tries to fake it out.
Placing alarm bot.
It's not meant to be minimized. It's just better. Hits the ghost. It was a bit of a sloppy aim from both of them, but you know, one person does have to win in the end.
Oh, it's heartbreak. You know, they had such a good start in the round. They shut down that massive A push strat, but just couldn't, you know, get more out of it.
Placing swarm
How
grenade.
aggressive this is. Oh, this is a force buy as well.
Yes, but oh dear. Okay, Chopin dives right in for the spike climb, but Ares, how is he still alive? Major, okay, Aftershock takes him down, but what happened there? The bullets just vanished into thin air. You're joking.
Right there. Really wish I could tell you. I got no idea what happened there. Mexi only has 1 star available. The spike does get tapped. Nice hacks in an interesting position. Capitalizing. He's not going to check Mexi. Ooh, doesn't check the corners there.
It's messy.
This turned into a really winnable 3v2.
Oh yeah, for sure. Smoke's down, but what good is it? You know when it's planted. Scroll, great flash to capitalize. 1 kill, but Mexi sprays through blind. Scroll, don't do this to me, man. He just picked up 2. And Seekers as well, just to buy time. He can basically stick it at this point. Mexi spraying through blind. He's not aiming at the right place. Mexi's reloading. Scroll! Scroll's not sticking it! No! No! Oh! Oh! He gets the kill! This is physical pain, Crash.
Are you kidding me?
That's tilt right there. That's a tilter.
Bro, what a dumb round. What a silly round.
They planted in the corner. They had the wallbang angles, but they just weren't shooting at the right spot.
That's
And he just 1v3s.
Scroll, you know, the smirk gets popped. He's alright, you know, I gotta pop flashes. I need to make a play. We're down numbers. We need to do something here. He manages to get 2. And then Mexi just isn't able to get the shot. He can't really swing there. I mean, he could have probably swung there, to be honest.
The
I'm not too sure.
reload. The Ares reload takes so long.
Spam. Oh my god, this gun on Haven of all maps. I mean, the amount of damage you can get done towards that mid location as well. You can't really start there anymore. You gotta be wary of that Ares. And look at this.
Well,
The plant is gonna come down. Aftershock's gonna get deployed. And it's
stop.
gonna be
What?
6 HP.
I'm amazed. Ambassador misses a shot, but nice axe dueling with Mexi. Point blank. All right. Comes out on top with the Sheriff. And here comes 6 on flank. Again, a very messy round. Chopin putting in some work, but minimized. Here comes the Ares. Spraying bullets down range. Warpaxi frags back, though. And yet another 2v2. And look at that. An attacker on flank coming out of garage. The defenders may not see this coming. Okay, 6 does, but Mexi just biding his time. They don't know he's back here. This is genius.
So
This is a
smart,
huge
so
win.
smart.
Easy frag. And all he has to do is buy time. Scroll, 6 has to push him. What a way to win the round. I mean, 6, sure, he's sticking it, but... Okay, gets the kill, but no, can't do it, can't do it.
Okay, look, okay. I'm probably completely wrong. I thought he could have potentially just won that there if he got half, but there was probably no time.
No.
But what a... Okay,
What is
so
going
you don't
on?
win the force buy, but you basically win like the full eco. Well, not the full eco, you just buy a couple of Sheriffs and Broom, that's enough to win the round. And now the economy inside of Bonkers is just completely reset. You can't really force into this round unless you want to risk it on those Ares or a couple of Sheriffs. And there's 5 rifles on the side of Daycare after winning a pretty hard eco.
What's the percentages of, you know, a team winning this round 3 in a style like that? Like, you've barely ever seen it.
I mean, it's just something that look, even when it does happen, a lot of it just shouldn't happen. Basically, we're going to be seeing the strat that he pulled out on the pistol round. We're going to get extremely aggressive here. Nice Axe has taken all this space. Bob's going to get taken to scroll. He's already halfway towards the second Seekers.
Yeah, good ultimate management. Deep air control, but you know, here comes the usual to clear these angles, and you know, when you know someone's around the corner, you can probably have a good estimation that there's more. I'm very aware of this. Oh, spots at the shoulder, Major stun for at this point. Chopin spraying through blind, Major executed. Nice Axe trying to do something, raising some noise, but that's for North. They lost Major, and now they're backing off.
Backing off, going to be leaning towards C here. Does make sense. You do have those better rifles. You may as well try to fight them at this long sort of range, but you do need to be very, very wary of those close angles. You know, judges, the shorties, you know, just any of those sort of cheesy weapons sitting on those angles could be a bit problematic. Dash is still available, so this should be a very easy side executor.
Oh, minimize, yeah, his turret spots them out, but with the classic, there's very little he can do. So going to have to be a really stiff retake. I mean, sure, they have an ultimate on Killjoy. You probably don't want to use it, though. So, the round's basically guaranteed at this point. It's all about doing damage.
Damage indeed is the name of the game currently, and this is a nice little triangle defense. You see how the server, the chamber, and the general set up here. This is a really strong defense from the C side of Haven.
remaining.
What are you doing to this? You have to check all these angles. There's so many crossfires that are set up. Ticks with 2, okay. That could have been a little bit spicy. 2 rats was taken away there, but I just want to talk about that real quick. You play one towards that back side,
Yeah.
you play one towards default, you play one towards that front green box, and you have this triangle set up. You can basically double swing any of the 2 angles that the defender's trying to come from. You can double swing Garage, you can double swing CT, and that's a really hard setup to break, especially when you have pistols.
Well, I don't really think, you know, it was even the setup. It was the fact they had pistols versus rifles.
Oh,
I mean, 6 made it a little bit competitive, but yeah. Nice axe though. I just realized finally operator bought, but sitting on a donut right now. Maybe this is the round things change.
I mean, he has the operator. If you want to get a kill, now's the time.
Oh yeah.
Point and click weapon. The absolute cannon itself. The dart does get the point. Not gonna spot him. Chopin.
Yeah, walked into it. They had no intel.
Yeah, just playing a bit of off angle there. Not too sure what the real reason behind it is. Nice little fault line into spam combo from Minimize and Major there. Tries to capitalize off of that. But Mexi manages to get out just in time. That's going to be the turret down, and they're poking and prodding towards Garage here. So man advantage already going the way of Bonkers. It's really just a matter of we need to hold on to this man advantage. Not really let it go. And that's not the way that you want to be trying to find a way back into this round. Junior going for a random swing there. Gets punished. You know, you can't really fault him at the end of the day. I do suppose there's 2 on the other end. You don't really expect that. Yeah, it's these aggressive plays where you try to force yourself back into the round because you have the man disadvantage, and it's just not meant to be.
Yep. Story of, you know, all these games. Gotta do something when you're a man down, especially when you're on the attack side as well.
Oh no. Look at this position Nice Axe has gotten himself into.
Oh,
Enemy kill.
I mean, he had the right idea to swing it, but oh, that's a sharp ding. Nice Axe is low, but he's probably gonna go for more at this point.
30
He's still
seconds
holding
left.
the angle, misses a shot, confirmed intel, dashes his safety. This guy, 3 HP, and just so bold right now.
I mean, what do you do here? You may as well just save the guns.
Yeah, you have ultimates, armor,
You can reinvest
2.9k.
next round there. You can reinvest next round. So
Right
if you lose
here.
these guns, it's probably not going to be as likely there
10
at this point.
seconds
You
left.
don't really want to try to dent the economy because there's an operator on their side. You know, they have the Sky. They could have gotten healing up.
Oh yeah.
Or healed up. Look at Nice Axe. He's back into 100 because the scroll, you know, on that Sky. That's I guess the power of Sky on this map as well. You just get the free heals. It's like a Sage. It's an AoE Sage heal. It's always nice to have in any comp. If she's viable on a map, she's always worth running to a certain extent.
You know, one thing I want to point out as well, I think this is the first time I've seen Scroll not play Sova. A
Sure.
Sovaless composition
BYB
on
fam.
Haven.
Going
Quite
to
bold,
Astral
but
to do them Astral
I think they do
Guardian
have
things
something
I do.
thought out.
Right there.
Well, obviously, I mean, this style's popular for a reason. Towards
Got
those,
a wet-
there's I guess there's the Asian
Kill.
countries in that sort of region.
Just
I mean,
kill.
it's just just kill. You play all these agents that have so many ways to take space and can get extremely aggressive. But when you play it correctly, it's so oppressive.
Oh, hang on. The Seeker, it popped inside the
too sure.
smoke.
It doesn't matter. Look where the alarm bot is.
Yeah, well, yeah.
That's unfair.
Oh, Killjoy lockdown down.
That's
And now, you know... Oh, Whoopax, what are you doing? Good tag
He's
onto
on for the
Scroll.
pick.
Can you get the kill? He's close, though. A second tag. Oh, tag 2. That's good damage. That's good damage.
I mean, but look,
Oh,
with
Scroll.
the power of Sky.
Mexi, next door neighbors with Minimize. Just has to win the duel. Minimize! Yes, the gun! The gun! Mexi couldn't see crap. And Minimize just frags out. Gets 2.
How's that
You're
happen?
joking. He just pushes blindly almost. Without even waiting for a flash. Junior on the other side of the map. Okay. Last round it didn't work out well. This round, though, takes down Tix. Nice
Alright.
axe, holding the angle. Clock standard
Easiest shot
crosshair
of his
placement.
life. Yeah,
Yep.
easiest shot of his life.
Just
there.
click.
Punishes Junior. I mean, Junior, you know, he thinks he has C there. They know the Jet's still playing towards Garage here. Nice hacks. This should be pretty easy for him if Warpaxi does decide to contest. Dart's not going to spot anything there. I'm going to be creeping up towards B here.
They're reading this. They know
30 seconds
exactly where they're
left.
coming from. Not much that the attackers can really do at this point.
Or the Molly, or the Nano Storm onto where you're normally playing the
Last
Spike.
player
That's a
standing.
really nice shot to come out from Major. Perfect crosshair placement. And, you know, we just saw the server recently, so he's probably going to be playing towards his teammate there. And now it's looking very unlikely.
Confirmed.
The Flash is going to confirm it. Aftershock, you know, denying it on the
seconds
side.
left.
Major's
Oh!
going for a bit of a spam. Gets a nice amount of damage. That's the round done and dusted.
I think I'll go try hunt him. because it's a huge loss if they can't bring the rifle into the next round. The hero rifle. Here they come, here they come. Nice axe on the swing. Misses the shot. Minimize worth the follow-up. It's beautiful. Just clean comms, you know. They play the buddy system. The bait and switch. Damn, can't bolt it.
Now, I'm not gonna say Minimize isn't a shot player, right?
Yeah.
But he's top on the scoreboard for his team, and that's probably something you don't really expect too much, you know? You got these very explosive players. Look,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to discredit him, because at the end of the day, he's a great player.
Jackson,
but you got these
you
players
suck.
like you got these players like Nice Hacks, Major, Scroll, Tix. They're all known for how insane they're all sharp players. And Minimize top on the scoreboard, I mean, if Minimize is top on the scoreboard, that's insane. Because that means everyone's on point right now.
Yeah.
Everyone's hitting their shots. You got him on this kill tree. He seems very comfortable on the ball. Nice little spammer to come out as well. That's
What?
a very aggressive ultimate. Major's looking to follow up here.
Okay, they've just regained garage control. This is against an eco, by the way, but you say eco, they have sheriffs, which is basically a budget operator. And there you go. First kill on into Major. Sky. Band-Aid lady. Omez. Just bring Chopin back to life.
That's so strange. Oh, well, that's a whiff.
Lost the gun.
Definitely
used the
not-
ultimate. Lost his
Not
life.
something you expect from Major. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yep. I bet you Scroll's screaming at them. Money's on the line. But okay, I take it back. I take it back. Yeah, Scroll. You know, he steps up when he's called into it. Just mows them down. At this point, you lost basically your entire team, and you're locked off site. Although the rifle though, it's looking pretty juicy. Mexi, what can you do with this?
11 bullets. 2v4 here. You know, you do have the Astro available, so at least you have a way to get onto the
30
side. You
seconds
can at least
left.
smoke off the choke points. Booker, you're going to be greeted by here. You're going to be greeted by Tix, and Scroll's going to be very close by.
Oh, takes on the jump, Mexi. There you go. Gets the
Last
shot.
player
Oh
standing.
dear, but Scroll swings and Junior had the right angle, just couldn't find the shot though. 6 bullets. Mexi needs to make a
Concealment.
choice here. What do you do? They're gonna barrel in on him soon. Ace the flash to the
10
face.
seconds left.
Can't commit to the plant. Might as well kill at this point. Oh, he's done for.
That's beautiful teamwork there. You know, just, all right, just flash me in. Oh, first flash, all right, see if he's going for it. Doesn't go for it. All right, cool. Second flash me in. Minimize. Easiest kill of his life.
Yeah.
And that's the power of this comp. You have all this setup potential. You have 2 flashes from the breach. You have 2 flashes from the sky. You have the trailblaze. You got fault lines. I mean, there's so much setup potential here. And there's a bunch of these little trap plays that you see a bunch of these Korean teams do and these Southeast Asian teams do. And it's just what they're emulating right there. You see the ultimate come down from Major before. It was a good attempt. You just missed the shots there. But the idea is still there. You trap them in garage, you ult them, and you just get these easy kills.
And then again, the communication really is key. But Nice Axe, this is bold. You go for that far down, you have no way of retreating. Nice util usage confirmed intel. And they're scared. They know what he's capable of. They don't want to aggress too deep. And they're still worried about these angles.
Oh, hold up. Look at Minimize.
Exactly. Aggressive mid push. He'll see the spike as well.
He knows he can take all the space. He hasn't seen the spike yet. He's still going to keep
What
going. Okay, now he sees the spike.
No punt.
Oh, this
So
is
timing,
so good.
timing. Go! Never mind. Minimize flicks around, claps him. But over towards window though. Okay, Omez frags back. It's good. 1 for 1, tit for tat. But bear in mind, on Haven, a map this big, a player, you know, down, even Stevens, it favors the attackers.
Always does. Man advantage always favors the attackers, of course. And I mean, when the numbers are even, you know,
Yeah.
imagine, yeah, it's still going to be the exact
I
same.
have the spike.
Attackers sided, well, I mean, generally, well, especially on a map like Haven, there's so many different angles you need to worry about. There's 5 different lanes on this map. You know, C long, Gary, B side, A
Standing
short,
ahead.
Watch it,
sewers,
find it.
long. And have a look at his fake that's going to be coming out here. They're not biting yet. Major's still holding his ground right
30
now.
seconds left.
Okay, this timing.
Oh, Nice Axe, Nice Axe! Oh, Mexi had his pants down, but Nice Axe gets the kill. And they're calling the rotations back, but Junior, this is prime time to strike. Nice tag as well. But Junior needs to get value. Junior! Oh no! Has a challenge Scroll and loses his life. This is disaster! They invested in ultimate. Time's running short again. And it's getting shut out. And it's all down to Omez G. 1v3. Spikes out of his grasp. And Nice Axe just being an absolute menace. Gets the kill. That's heartbreak. That's heartbreak.
Don't know what to say there. That was just, you know, attempted a fake and they did not buy it. And then the timing. Nice Hacks, you know, he's just, all right, there might be one towards here. Major's probably coming, hey, look, just check over towards here. I think there might be one here. Just,
Yeah.
you know, check it out as I decide to rotate over. You know, you still got a really fast rotate. You're on the jet. That's just a nice little heads up play. I guess they didn't really bite the fake completely. They didn't sell it on the side of Daycare as much as I'd like to. A lot of factors, you know, we obviously don't know entirely what's going through these teams' minds at that point. But, you know, it was an attempt at the end of the day. And have a look how far Nice Hacks is. The dash has been deployed in the fault line alongside probably a flash from Major. That's the power of Jet and Breach right there. Look how much space they've just taken. And now the attackers, they have to worry about all these different
They hear
angles.
this,
They
right?
worry about
Dope
Major's
on.
just shopper.
Here. Look at that.
No, Omez, he's really starting to come alive now on map 2 when his team really needs these individual stars to shine.
Oops.
Just as I say that though, walks in by himself and Daycare, they're dropping like flies one after the other.
Well, you can definitely see here why Bonkers decided to pick this map. They're making it look very, very easy right now.
Yeah.
One enemy remaining.
Jesus.
Spike down.
Okay,
A.
Junior. I mean, it's a good shot, but 30 HP though. Ticks with the operator. And Junior just so many angles to clear, nothing he could possibly do in that situation. You know, Daycare, right? Say they somehow come back and they win Haven. They still have to deal with Fracture. And Bonkers, I don't want to know what they've even cooked up on that map.
Alright, well,
I've
you've
got
already...
enough time
That's a
to
bit of
go
a
into
stretch
the
right there.
astral form.
You are currently down 5 rounds in the first half.
That'll work.
Yep. On Eco.
Yeah, you're on Eco now. I mean, if there's a round to win, this is probably not going to be the one that happens. Now that I've said that, they're going to win it. So get ready for this, everyone.
Oh, where's Chopin with the blades? Okay, he doesn't have blades. Oh no.
It's the Sheriff, though.
You want to play?
You gotta
Let's play.
turn the chances down a little bit. Last time, I got 2 kills with blades. So
See, look at that, though. That's just the fault line. And then Nice Hacks has a much easier time peeking that angle because he knows that there's going to be someone contesting and they're most likely going to be stunned.
Yeah.
That's just another little combo piece. And that doesn't have to be with the Jet either. That can be with literally any agent. But it's more of the fact that that's the amount of, I guess you can be so proactive with this agent as well. This Breach can be so proactive on this map. There's so many ways you can impact the map. And Junior's also got the 2 out of force. Person on the C-long. That's a really nice shot to come out on the 6.
Oh no! The TP! Nice Hacks walked up. No one's covering the angle.
That's disgusting.
Oh, you can just hear the cogs turning in his head. Here's a shot toward the force. One player goes down. What's coming next? Damn right, a TP probably.
It's not even that. He just holds the line, but
Yeah.
doubles up with the nice little play. Nice little catch on the Junior there.
Just gets the the meal delivered on a silver platter.
Oh yeah, easily.
Revealing area.
Yeah, it just makes his life so much easier. And look at this. They're happy to play retake A here because guess what?
Ooh.
The lockdown's available.
Yeah, they're just not really making their lives easy, you know? And it's just extreme prejudice no matter
seconds
what
left.
happens. Bike plant, and they're waiting for the team. It's just so
planted.
disciplined and calm as well. But then again, Daycare, they know exactly what's coming and they run off site, but lineups maybe over towards the corner? No? Okay.
Here we go. Here comes the retake. Looking pretty structured as well. You know, there definitely looked like there was a plan going into that one. The spike has been tapped though. Look at this double fight that's coming out from the attackers right now. Is it too late though?
Well, they have pistols. That's the...
Hold up.
Last player
I was about to say they might be able to catch them, but you know, they probably got caught stomping around.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
You know-
it's another idea though, but it's just not meant to be.
I guess the idea was, those players over towards long could buy some time, but they probably weren't expecting Major to just rush in balls deep and just start fragging out. Minimizes them to join him, so it just forces the players on flank to really have to run, which granted, they have to run anyways, regardless.
Minimize having a great game as well. Now that you mentioned it, he's 12-5 for the team, top fragging the whole server, top fragging his team, of course.
Calling my bot.
Rich as
You know,
hell.
he seems to be extremely comfortable on this Killjoy pick, and that's definitely a scary thing on a map like Haven, or just any map in general. If you're a Sentinel player,
Yeah.
well, the Sentinel player you're going up against is feeling themselves that day. It's pretty hard to... Okay, Hermes.
Eesh.
Alright, look, before I was rudely interrupted, you go up against this Sentinel player, that's why Norson is so good at what he does. He's so sharp, he knows how to play around these angles so well. It's so hard to attack Norson's sight there. And it's just the same thing with the minimize and Hermes with the knocker! They're trying to challenge him again, but it's not meant to be, and there you go! Another pick going the way of Daycare, and they finally found a way into this round. Or into any round, I guess.
Okay, so basically, this has to happen once every now and then for Bonkers. They throw a few rounds like that, swinging individually, and Omens just claps them, and then the operator, she'll minimize though. Oh my god, Jackson.
You're joking.
Found them.
Rotation's coming through as well. Needs the save! Oh, just in time. Upon just threading the needle almost. And then aware of where 6 is. Don't do it. Oh,
Are you
come
serious?
on!
Spike down.
Gets
A.
to him. Mexi's miles away. Spikes down on site, and Tix, he's just a little bit paranoid, but All the more power to him, making sure his flank is clear. Spike is down. It's gonna be a 1v1 regardless.
I don't understand how these rounds should ever getting this close.
30 seconds
It
left.
was a 5v2.
I
A
have the spike.
5v2 turned 1v1. You'd never believe me if I told you that, because it should never have been that way.
Mexi's crapping himself as well. He has no
he's
idea
just-
where he is.
Yeah, he's sweating right now. That's for sure. Ticks.
The suck?
Gravity
Offside.
well.
Spike planted.
Okay, the timing though. Ooh, Mexi
That's
just...
pressure.
Yep. He's fragile, but Tix just has to clear his angle slowly. Mexi, timing! Looks the wrong way, gets the dig, Tix! Oh my god, 14 HP, still comes out on top! Oh! Not like this, man! 5v2, 1v1, 14 HP, and Tix still clutches!
Clutch.
Mentally, what's happening? And you know what I love? The tactical timeout. Where is it?
Round in the half.
Yeah, true. We haven't seen a single timeout. It's a fair point, isn't it?
Not even to call some counter strats. Just to calm down and rethink what's going on. Who v5'd? Oh dear.
Right there.
And I'm pretty sure as well, who was it? Mexi actually had one smoke left, one
Right
star.
there.
It's a, you know, it's a really awkward situation to actually go into cosmic form and actually place it, but. Did Minimize just jump up into a window just in front of everyone while the smoke got popped instantly? The balls on this kid.
Potentially, yeah.
How can he jump with balls that big?
Concealment. I've got your
Okay.
trail.
Look, I don't know. That's a question you'll definitely have to ask him. But have a look at this. Chopin, he tries to go for one there. Oh my god, all this utility has been
Ash.
dumped onto the side.
Pure madness. Pure madness.
Yeah.
And aggression hasn't
Straight
stopped. Alright, Major's down. And it's inside the smoke. They're fragging out. Minimize. Okay, you showed us a nice, you know, little 3-piece on map 1, but you can't do it again. The defense 2v2. Gotta retake this. So what's the story here now for Daycare? Do you have play off-site? Junior's basically already checked out over towards long.
Can't really play outside where the spike's planted. That's probably not going to be a much viable option. You know, one's playing towards the CT location. Warpax, he needs to back off. Almost gets caught up by.
He's gonna swing
the
this.
guy.
Oh! Yeesh! Damn! That's sharp!
That's gross.
But nice axe though. Operator needs to land one shot and needs to follow up. And yeah, the tunnel vision. Junior catches him. Warpax, see, I didn't really expect him to do that, but he delivered. That's a shot.
Switching sides.
So ballsy as well, just to go for that peak. But he's just so quick. Nice little one tap. One to scroll, takes him out of the round, and then becomes a 1v2. And I mean, your nice hacks with an operator, you know. Obviously, he's very good with that weapon, but in a round like this, bit of the fast.
Close range as well. But hey, look, 9-3. It's a very different scoreline compared to what we saw map 1. But at least, well, is it at least really? Daycare, they're on the defense now, and like we said earlier, you know, so many lanes on Haven, 5 lanes for the attackers to really choose from. Bonkers now. They're the ones who have had these strats and these setups over towards the defense. What's coming?
Honestly, I've got absolutely no idea. But now they're up against this chamber. Junior, he's got 2 bullets, and hey, he's gonna be swinging minimize here. The shot is not meant to be.
Always makes me so nervous, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, Mexi. Patience just pays off. Minimize is gone. All right, now he's gonna have the back seat. That's just on the side, and Junior right click. God claps him. Another one. No, it wasn't meant to be. Scroll is there to chime in as well. And the attackers, they are bleeding one by one, and the defense.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Anytime
Spike
I
planted.
swear they never get it. Honestly, I don't know why I bother. I try to show something
One
cool,
enemy
but it's just
remaining.
not meant to be. Hold up.
And you know, this postman was also never meant to be.
Well, at that
too many
point,
players.
you kind of just want to look to take some space. That you want to try to get a little bit aggressive. You know, your weaker major is like 40 HP there. You need to try to make a play. You have the frenzy as well. You can't really let them come to you.
Yeah.
You can't fight them at range. You want to try to look for that fight. Just unsuccessful though in the end.
Well, it's a round that Daycare desperately needed, to say the least. And look at the buy. They're just trying to invest everything they can into this, you know, just secure the round as cleanly as possible. You don't want to be losing any armor or money over towards Bonkers right now.
Yeah. Look, they did get the spike down, but you don't really want to risk the round here. You're so in the lead, and you just play your rifle round correctly, and you should be fine going from that point onwards.
Yeah.
You You know,
Absolutely.
you don't really need to just throw like potential. I don't want to say throw the game, but you know, you don't really want to start like making the game a lot harder than it needs to be.
Purpon, good intel, good damage as well. Minimize. Okay, got a little bit dicey there. I guess he accepted his fate and just went for the challenge. Backup has arrived, and Bonkers just being held over towards sewers for the time being. Can't really move. And with classics, you know, power in numbers. That's just the whole story.
I love the little cheese buddy on the Ares as well.
Well, hey, one passy. Oh, Jesus.
That's kind of cute, isn't it?
Yes, it
little
is.
cheese weapon, I suppose. Cheese. It's a bit cheesy. That's a little addition right there. Okay, that's a Smurf.
Interesting. Oh, I can see the idea behind it, but, you know, they got spotted out. Nice access in so deep. Oman's good flick. The trade back is instant. All Paxi and Chopin, they're just fragging out right now. It's pretty clean, losing only one player. And, you know, I think that was a taste of things to come. That got a little bit dicey.
A little bit dicey. Those. Okay.
4 plays on site.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's one of those things as well as you want to use those things to take as little of the site. You just want to play for the spike plant there. You know, that's the thing with this little team. Like, you're gonna expect all these little ideas to come out from them. You know, these guys have a bunch of really smart players and really experienced players on the side of Bonkers. And, you know, you have all these ideas. Okay.
Wait.
This is gonna. I promise you right now, this round will be spicy. This is gonna be really nice to watch.
I mean, you saw the operator being pulled out, Junior. Careful, careful, careful. Nice axe spots them out. The TP, he's holding it. Oh, shit! Claps his head at that range and just disappears into thin air. That's what you like to see. Instant value with util as well. Oh, goodness.
Util done.
More? No. Okay. Yeah, the rush onto the site. Get the spike down. And now it's all the defenders to play retake. They're watching the backs, though. Like Chopin. Next door neighbors with minimize. Oh, so much information.
All the info. Yeah, so much info. Okay,
You would
Mexi might be clearing this.
Chopin has to frag back. Yep. Minimize did not expect another player to be that deep. 4v3. The flash comes through. Chopin, what do you do? Gets blinded. Dash. Don't. But Chopin gets a second. Warpaxi chimes in. It's all down to ticks. Sharp shots, 29 HP. Has the Vandal though. This is the gun you want in this situation. One to the head, all it takes. And Chopin, yeah. Movement. Classic right click. Seals the deal. It got close there, but hey, look, another round on the board now.
All right, I'm never gonna doubt Junior again. I didn't expect him to hit a shot like that. That's a disgusting shot to hit as well. You take away the jet, the way that you're gonna easily be able to take the site, and then the round just gets a little bit awkward from that point onwards. Because I'm assuming, you know, you want Nice Hacks dashing onto the site, that you want him taking all the space. It's not meant to be. Shot comes out. I thought it was gonna be a nice little util dump, just seeing that little molly or the nanostorm line up from minimize.
Yeah.
But I think it would have been a little bit easier if Nice Hacks was alive, but he does go down. And, you know, I went into that free cam angle. He was like, all right, Junior's going to TP out. We're going to see a nice little util dump. But then I just missed a nice shot. So, you know, look, I'm de-rusting right now. Don't mind you guys. Yeah, we all make mistakes. It's okay. I swear.
Hefty full buy, but Bonkers, you know, they are still just buying in with whatever they can. Some sheriffs, as you can see, Nice Axe, they're losing his life early on.
Pretty aggressive.
He's running right in there. And the slow Junior, don't take the bait. Catches one. TP's. How does he survive? My God.
Filthy. Right. The shock dart's gonna work this time. Or is he gonna? Yeah, we're gonna try it again.
Shock dart.
No.
Oh, I think it's good.
Oh. Okay, one's good at least. It's a nice little bit of chip damage. And Junior's low. They know he's just a bait. Swirled around the corner. Somehow Junior still gets the kill. Ticks. He knows what's coming. Oh, Chopin! Relax, please! And Nice Axe now, he's basically all by himself, isolated, and he's getting stomped on by so many people. Doesn't stand a chance. Minimize. 1v4. The Spectre needs a miracle and a half. Everyone's on him though. Sprays out one. Almost gets a second. Yeah, nah. If he held down the left mouse button, maybe it could have been a second, but it was a valiant attempt. 7-9 now, Crash. They're coming back.
Alright. If he had a Phantom, I feel like that round looks extremely scary from Minimize's perspective. I guess Minimize going into Daycare there. You know, that Phantom could have potentially changed something, but you know, you're on that really bit of a weak buy, so it's not meant to be. But they get the spike down. That's generally the name of the game.
Yes.
Or the aim of the game. You know, it's 7-9. The operator's still in play. For Daycare, Chopin's gonna be winning that one respectively. This is getting a little scary. You are correct. Yeah. It is getting a little bit scary.
And Bonkers on attack, as much as I hate to say it, they're quiet. On defense, they had some crazy stuff going on. But now, it's another buy round. Maybe this is when I get proven wrong. But the last few rounds, it has been all Daycare's way, individually and as a team.
Ooh, Chopin. This is a lot of information he's just managed to get.
Oh,
Oh, he sees the barrel.
no,
This is the
Chopin.
shot.
He does not miss.
Okay.
He does not miss the shots. We take it back.
Oh my god. Okay, well this game has gotten very, very spicy. Look, I'll be honest, I did after the 9-3, I was like, all right, you know,
Checked out.
Bonkers.
Yep.
Yeah, or not checked out. I'm like, you know, Bonkers, you should know how to close out a game from this point onwards, right? But it's 9-7, and Chopin's fragging out. He's gotten so much value with this operator so far. An opening pick into this round.
Operator
That's a 4v5.
on defense, long range angles as well. What more can you ask for?
It's not even
it's a
that.
playground.
Look how close up he was towards minimize.
Yeah.
He was taking the fight to
He
them.
missed a shot, and he still had time to reset and get a second off. Deep split. Junior, similar story. Swing. Oh, Mexi, what was that through? Blind. Mexi gets a second. Hunter's Fury as well. Nice axe is low. And he has spike
Spike.
control.
Yeah,
It's falling
Spike's in their
apart.
control now. It's 2v5. We've been in this
30
situation
seconds
before.
left.
I'm just going to throw
Wow.
that one out there.
All right, you shut your mouth right now. It's not going to go that way, I'll tell you that. Oh, I'll take it back. Jesus Christ. Okay. One down. Tix is sharp, so it's Nice Axe, but Nice Axe is low. Good shock dart. Tix is low. Tix gets a second. Not like this. The crossfire surely. Okay, they seal the deal. They seal the deal. You had me doubting a little bit there, but it's okay.
All right, 8-9. Another eco coming out from the side of Bonkers, though. This is okay.
There's the timeout.
Look, it was bound to happen. It was bound to happen. And if anyone's going to be taking that timeout, it's definitely going to be Bonkers, and Minimize has decided to call it. So, you know, he needs to drill his team. Okay, guys, what do we need to do here? And I mean, if you're on the side of Bonkers, what can you really do here? You're getting shot down at every single point.
Yeah.
In this game, nothing's really working out. You know, you've got this breach, you've got the sky, you're trying to take all this space, but it just does not seem to be working out right now. They've got everything on lock right now, and I mean, I gotta be honest, Junior with his utility as well is really slowing down these pushes alongside Mexi on the Astra, and then you've got these players like Warpaxi. That's obviously, you know, good utility usage aside from those shock darts towards C. We don't talk about that though. He's hitting some shots, and Chopin, he's let off the leash yet again. He's doing anything he wants to do, and he's getting so much value with this operator. So this is. It's pretty overwhelming at times. I'll be completely honest. If you have I guess if you're going up against a Jet player who's just unleashed, does whatever they want to do, and you can't really punish it.
It's a nightmare.
That's when you're gonna be. That's when you're gonna be hitting a brick wall. That's for sure.
Yeah. And, you know, like I said earlier, Chopin just doing his thing. A little bit unleashed, getting aggressive, getting these first frags. The man advantage. And that just sets his team up for success now at this point. The economy, it's really building up as well. And like you mentioned earlier, it's against the eco. It's basically going to be a guaranteed tie scoreline. I don't really expect much out of Bonkers with, you know, Sheriffs and a Marshal. If they do, though, I mean, I can't say I would be surprised. Crazy things have happened.
Yeah. I'd like to assume Scroll Scroll for one tries to get his ultimate up, and bring that into the next round. Well, I mean, it's guaranteed to go into the next round if he gets a kill or does go down.
Yeah.
So that's definitely going to be something we want to pay attention to. Lockdown is also available for Minimize, so there's potentially a play that can happen with that. They're going to be making a lot of noise towards Garage, C position. Warpaxi and Hermes have crept up all towards A long here, so a lot of info being gathered
They
here.
need to shoot that. They need to shoot that. He's in the L drone, though. Okay, Omez gets spotted out first.
So I think it's okay there.
They get
Marshall?
forced back. And the retreat.
Oh, that was a nice little util combo. The aftershock into the stun to potentially keep him there, though. But Hermes is already out. That you see, that's another thing. You got these players. You got these smart players. They got these nice little util combo pieces. And you know, that's another idea. At the end of the day, an idea is an idea. And that would have definitely worked out if Hermes wasn't ready to just completely gap it there.
Here.
And also, you know, just in hindsight,
Oh,
VOD review. What's he doing?
hold up. Looks like it's gonna be. We're gonna see an executor.
Towards defender spawn? Or is that towards heaven? Oh, we'll find out soon. Guard smokes out. Nice axe. Here comes a dash. The stun as well. But no, it misses the shots. Warpaxi guns them down. The Seeker just in time. Bites Major. Warpaxi for 3. Scroll. No scopes down Omez, but he's on 5 HP. The Shockdown basically will finish him at this point. 4 bullets, and they're comfortable. They've shut down this push entirely. 6, sure, you've walked onto B, but 10 seconds, you can't really make it. The round is lost.
10 seconds
Oh,
left.
Warpaxi there. He's trying to run towards B here.
Wait, can Scroll make it?
There's no time.
No.
Spike down there. Spike down is.
Last player standing.
Oh, never mind. He wants to die here.
That's value.
Hold up.
If he saves it, okay, he gets the kill.
That was a good attempt.
Yeah, that was good. And, you know, if he grabbed the rifle there, that would have been a huge bonus.
Okay, now let's be real. Did we? I don't think any of us expected this game to get evened up at this point. It's evened up. How's this happened?
Okay, maybe Fracture is still on the cards.
Look, I'm
6 rounds, back to back,
Well,
flawless.
I'd like to see some Fracture. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
of
I
course.
want to know what it's like to observe the map. Casting the map as well might be a bit interesting. Sort of force out for Junior.
Junior.
That is so filthy. He does. Like, how can you punish that? You have to be so quick.
It's quicker.
so
It's
stupid.
quicker than a jet dash. You cannot do anything for him.
That's so stupid. I don't know. That's just so stupid to watch.
Junior swings the angle. His mind is more focused on pressing the TP than actually clicking the mouse button.
I mean, he just gets, you know, info at the end of the day as well. But this is a double operator setup that we're going to be seeing. Nice Axe is on the other end of the shirt.
Good attempt.
I held my breath for a second there, I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, look,
I
it's
thought that might have
Chopin.
been a wall bang.
He could have done it. Chopin knows. Chopin knows.
Oh, does he though?
I think he will. Oh, nice axe with this close swing. Chopin! Ooh, I take it back. I jinxed it.
Well, opening pick, I think for the first time in a while, going the way of Bonkers there.
Yes.
It's definitely something you wanted to see there. I think they're going to try to use this lockdown towards A here. Look at the positioning for
I've got
Minimize.
your
The Seekers are going to be coming out as well. They're going to get a lot in from that Warpax. He gets tagged up.
Oh, he's using shot
gets
glass early though.
Here we go. Is this a heroic play from Warpax here, or is it just going to be passive?
Eats the flash.
30 seconds
Mages
left.
just takes an Omez. All right, it's kind of
He's
falling
out
to
of
pieces
there.
now. Yeah.
All right. Well, Bonkers look like they're probably going to be able to win this round in the end. It's looking very, very likely. I'll be completely honest.
Paxi detain as well. 3v5 on the
True.
retake. I mean, you have the Cosmic Divide, but it's going to need a small miracle to still 3v5 this.
Taking that back.
A lot of
I mean,
angles
look-
too clear. Yeah.
Yeah, so much util you got to worry about. I mean, Breach doesn't have the fault line up just yet, Juniors. These angles can't be... Sar's going to get deployed. That's just going to be more delay right there.
If he's wallbangs, I will lose my... Never mind. Junior! Nice swing
Okay, hold up.
onto Scroll. The retaking is
Players down.
back-to-back. Warpaxi, 1v2 now. He's a sharp player. I would not count him out. He can honestly
This is
do
pretty
this.
tough, though.
Minimizes around the
It's
corner.
tough.
He hears the bullets. He knows what's coming, but the time is ticking away.
Concentrates over.
Warpaxi tries to fake the defuse.
One
On call to
enemy remaining.
minimize. But no, out of
Tix
time
played
now.
it perfectly.
Well done.
Tix just knew he had to hide. But that's a
oh, wait,
1v1.
wait. Warpaxi. Oh, just in time. Oh,
Oh, no.
he gets folded.
But what a close round.
Yeah. Big,
You know,
the economy as well. What do you do?
Yeah. Economy's looking pretty rough. Nice Axe has the Blade
I should
Storm up
play
though, so
some
that's definitely going to be a nice
Astro
little
Star.
tool to go into this round. Sherpa doesn't have the operator yet again. So, oh, is he going? What's happening here? All right, we're deciding between the operator and the rifle right now. Operator's going to get put into play. I mean, this game is still extremely close. Squirrel needs to decide what he wants to purchase into this round. It's going to be a Spectre in the end. So we're going to see Spectre, 3 rifles, and the blades on the side of Bonkers. This game is getting extremely close here. Knives get deployed by Nice Axe, makes sense. Depends on a nice little angle to capitalize on someone peeking window, but it's not meant to be. It's going to be looking like a very heavy C-split here, mainly through garage.
They're really like C or
Oh,
A.
the slow. Wait, and that smirk's bad, and it gives Mexi an angle to play with, but it doesn't matter.
Junior.
Oh, no.
He has TP potential. Junior. No, he held the mouse button for too long. Trigger discipline didn't pay off. Oh, Christ. Oh, Christ.
Oh, he's not happy. He's definitely not happy about that one.
No. He had all the time in the world, but Chopin though, nice. Good for one, but it's the one play backside.
remaining.
And that's all down to Omez. Trying his best, but there's too many players, too many angles. He gets pinched in. That round could have gone a very different way.
All right, well, Bonkers have definitely brought themselves back into this game. That timeout that they did take a couple of rounds ago, you know,
But,
it's looking like
yeah.
it's paid off.
But it's still
After that, yeah, after the half fight.
look at how many rounds it's taking, like just back to back, just to even break the economy. And they can
Would you
still
have to
afford to buy.
Yeah, and the round before this one was also extreme. Well, not, I guess 2 rounds ago. It was extremely close. It came down to a 1v1. So, I mean, the economy's still being somewhat kept in check, and now have to
Now.
look at Daycare.
Here.
There's a Guardian on the side of Chopin. This is probably not what you wanted to see here. This is a very aggressive A push that's going to be coming out as well. Exchange of Sky Flashes here. Nice Axe going to take the fight there. He does get tagged up. That'll be well. So I'm back for a bit. Okay, but have a look at Chopin. He's
Here.
stopped by this.
He's
target
waiting.
here. So this is, he's in a great position though. And look
Yeah.
at all this information he's gathered. And look at Junior as well. He's looking to see if he can potentially see anything happening towards the C side of the map. Chopin, he's got an aggressive.
He smoked it and
Oh,
he
he
pushed.
smoked the turret. Yeah, and he's managed to get one on the ticks. That's the
Oh.
smoke sound. That's the first blood for Chopin yet again. That's the smoke sound.
That's great. You have to be, if you're on the attackers and you hear the smoke comes down, you need such a big brain to realize what's happening. And by the time you do, honestly, it's probably too late.
I mean, those are just the split-second decisions. It's
Yeah.
really hard to realize stuff like that's happening. But I mean, the fact that they get ticks of all the players here is just
Yep.
that's actually absurd.
Cosmic
'Cause
divide smokes.
Oh, sick dart. Okay, where did that go? It managed to go into heaven. Okay, cool.
All right. I thought it flew all the way to China. Oh, Major. Yeah, Wolfpack's he's done for. He's done for. And actually managed to grab Omen's G as well. That's been taken just rather
30
cleanly and
seconds
easily.
left.
Who needs smokes?
Spike planted.
Here we go.
Oh, what a nice little play. Mexi didn't see it coming. The comms, I tell you, crash. Minimize for one. Nixax just kisses Junior and claps him. Omen's in the fight for his life.
That was cool.
And yet another!
Yeah, there's another flash. Nice Hack's getting set up for success. This is what happens when you have a really good Jet player and you got a great supporting cast, and you got a bunch of these flashes, you got all this utility, you can set your Jet up for success like that. Granted, Mexi was in Astral form. I don't think it would have mattered though, because he would have been blinded by the breach flash, the flashpoint.
I think he dodged it. He dodged it. That's why he went to Astral form. Yeah, man. For sure.
Yeah, okay. I mean, 12 rounds.
Christ. What a way to win it. That is neat.
That made it look so easy from this point onwards. I'll tell you that much.
12 assists, by the way, for Major.
Oh my god.
That's how you know a breach is putting in work. What?
What in the, okay. What was that? Okay, well.
They found my
He used
trap.
the camo. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a spy from TF2. He just went into camera, but for some reason his gun didn't. Okay, yeah, cool. You know what? We started with the meme as being the spy from TF2, but honestly, I'd believe it at this point. Like, just after seeing that is ridiculous.
Spike
Oh.
planted.
Hunter's Fury coming out, scroll for one, and it's just a bit back and forth right now. And here comes Major with the flashes. Junior, poor guy, just not having it right now. And Major runs headfirst into Mexi, loses his
Player
life.
standing.
Minimize, just picks up
You
two.
should run.
Oh, that might be
Mexi.
it right there.
Oh no, it's all on him.
Oh, this
Not
is
the gun
looking
you
grim.
want.
We're going through the lockdown and 3 members. I mean, what do you do from this point onwards? Managed to get one of the nice hacks, sir.
But the time though, he has to go fast and go now. Cosmic Divide, 3 smokes. Yep. Too many angles to clear. Scroll
Attackers
ends his life
win.
then and there. 13-9. I gotta say though, the comeback was almost there.
Good effort. I mean, at the end of the day, we wanted competitive games, and that's what we got. 13-9 to close out Haven. Bonkers' pick. You know, I'm happy that they're being contested. You know, you see a team like this with a bunch. Oh my god, 7 first bloods, Chopin. That's okay. Well, that's an absurd number, but you want to see
It is.
teams like this that get contested. You know, and
Yes.
especially if you're the side of Minimize and you're the side of Bonkers. You know, this is always going to be a great VOD to watch back. Okay, look, why did we stumble so hard early on our attacking side? You know, what were we doing wrong? This is going to be something that. Well, definitely a good VOD for them to watch when they go back. Look, okay, we need to go in with this sort of mindset. What do we need to learn from this game? Take that on board, and they'll just be better for it. But they do have another best they do need to play tonight, if I'm not mistaken. Not sure who that will be.
Yep.
against
We'll
just
find out
yet.
in a while, but hey, look,
True.
you know, that's just, like you said, VOD review, there's so much value in that VOD, especially about, you know, map 1 and map 2, just how Bonkers played. This, as much as I hate to say it, right, even back in 2021, I felt that Nebula, they were one of the teams, despite, you know, them not being so high budgeted, you know, and up there, they were one of the teams that were really pushing the boundaries of OC Valorant.
Well, of
And
course.
yeah, they were always coming up with creative stuff and, you know, things that no teams would expect. Same story again tonight. We saw the Breeze comps, we saw those in those micro plays from Minimize, and now on Haven, the flex and the teamwork, the comms, it's so clean and clear cut, and just delivered them all the way to victory. Maybe, you know, they were just having fun and letting the scoreline come to basically even, and then said, oh, you know what, all right, pedal to the metal, just seal the deal.
At the end of the day, it's competitive. That's what you want to see here. You know, open qualifiers. You don't really want a bunch. I mean, you know, if you go through those qualifiers and you kind of stomp, you know, it's nice to be in that sort of situation. But when you get tested, you know, that's when you're going to learn the most. You want to learn a lot before you really come into these closed qualifiers.
Yeah.
Which is what this team of Bonkers is definitely trying to aim towards. And, you know, riding this momentum, it does look like they're, you know, definitely going to have a very good shot at qualifying here. And that's what you want at the end of the day. You want to make those qualifiers. Then the hard work. I guess the hard work has already begun. But that's, you know, when you need to start. I guess
Really
really
grinding.
starting, yeah, start grinding properly, grind the scrims, grind the theory, Everything comes together.
Yep, and then when the teams get more set in concrete as well, they get picked up by orgs, and then that's when everyone starts focusing a lot more. Open qualifiers just testing the waters a little bit. We play well together, but can we make it against these more organized teams with better talent, dare I say? But hey, look, Crash, look, standard stuff. Bonkers wins the game, Minimize wins the game. Guess who's coming for the interview? Take a blind guess.
Yeah, give me a minute to guess that one. Oh my god, would you believe it's Minimize?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
In the flesh, Jackson, how you doing, man? That's map 2 got a little bit dicey, but overall, clean 2-0.
Yeah, that one felt good. They have a couple sharp individual players, so they have potential to pop off and come out, take it. But luckily, we held it together.
Yeah. So, I gotta say though, how much time have you been spending in the lab? Because we saw some nice new stuff coming out on Breeze and Haven, but most of all, are you concerned that other players, other teams may steal some strats?
Always innovating.
Yeah.
For every strat they're gonna see, I'm gonna see 2 of them. So,
Bold.
let it be whatever. Let them see us what we're playing, because we put in more work than what most people do. So it's not really a concern.
I love it. Chris?
Okay, well, my only question here is just going into Haven, though, you're down, I guess, well, you're up 9-3 and then it goes to 9-9. What are you saying to the boys at that point to get them back into the game? Because after that timeout and after that eco round, it looked really easy for you guys.
Yeah, I think I had a couple good reads at the end, but when I called the timeout, it wasn't like we were playing bad, but it was just a couple things we were doing wrong. So it was really easy to fix up, I think. And then once we fixed up some small errors, it was pretty smooth.
Yeah, because after that timeout, I'll be completely honest, you look like a completely different team.
Right. So, Jackson, this new roster now, the 5 fresh players, basically, how far are you looking to, go with this team?
I think the scene's pretty open right now, so, it just depends how we play on our day. I think we can take on anyone if we're hitting our shots. So.
All right. I'll hold you to it. Look, Jackson, you got another game coming up soon, so take a break, eat some migraine, chill out. Maybe we'll see you soon.
Cheers, mate. Have a good one.
You too. You heard the guy. No matter how many strats other teams come up with, we'll come up with more. No one works nearly as hard as they do. And honestly, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. For these guys, they're going to be looking to go up against, if I'm not mistaken, they're going to be looking to go up against either Kraken or Tricky Ricky, which is, I think that's XK or 1620 Kings.
Right.
So that could be definitely an interesting matchup. Look, I got a little bit of bias for Kraken. I love some of the players on that team. Sungi Pure.
Yeah.
The boys. I guess to me at least. But yeah, I'm curious to see how they do manage to go up against them. That these guys have been playing a lot more, or together a lot more than I guess it was Daycare. So I'm curious to see how that matchup goes. Potentially does get streamed later by someone. I'm not too sure what we're gonna be doing.
Yeah, we'll find out soon. So guys, don't hold your breath just yet. But still though, I gotta say, this Bonkers lineup, it's kind of bonkers. No, pun intended, I suppose, because like I said, you have a good IGL who's really focused. You have great duelist. You have a secondary duelist in the form of Major almost, and you have a support cast who knows exactly what they're doing. And overall, communication was key. I think that's the main takeaway from these 2 maps. We saw what they were doing, and it was so clear cut. One person throws you to someone else just takes advantage of it. The double swing, it's organized.
Yeah, I'm just curious. I mean, this is the beauty of open brackets. After a very long break, you get all these random mismatched teams coming out of the woodwork. Meow Meow, alongside Bonkers. I mean, yeah, I know, weird name. That's the Ninum, the Kochi, that sort of team with Andy and whatnot. And you got you got Bonkers. You got, Honey Badgers as well as a team that I don't really think many people know about just yet.
They are Terminators. They are something else.
They're just from the murmurs. They're meant to be pretty decent.
Yeah.
So, and I don't know if they've been streamed yet, so that could definitely be quite interesting. I don't really. Have they been streamed? I'm gonna check this out. I'm quite interested to see, because they do look pretty solid, and there's a bunch of names on that team as well. So yeah, Bonkers, Honey Badgers. I guess also the new Fun Crew roster. That's something as well. That's if I'm not mistaken, the new Fun Crew roster is just
Bliss
easy,
plus
Lou,
Dragon. Yeah.
Bliss plus Dragon. No, and Lou.
Really?
It's Fleshless Dragon, Lou, Kyoto, which I think is Pain, and Easy. So I mean, that's another roster that we do need to keep our eyes on. I mean, this top 8 of VOT, it's going to be quite. I want it to be competitive, you know.
For sure.
Like everyone, okay, obviously you want to send the best teams over at the end of the day, and most likely that's going to be Order. But obviously, you know, we haven't seen much from them recently. But I'd like people to be able to punch up to them a bit. Makes the scene a bit more competitive. We grow as a scene a lot more.
Absolutely.
And I mean, if these teams like Bonkers, if these teams like, I guess, X Wildcard as well, Honey Badgers, they can start punching up to Order, that's just going to, I guess, really improve the region as well. And this is where we get to see it all in these open brackets.
Absolutely. Fully agreed. And, you know, finally, 2022, another year of Oceania Tour. So many new players, so many new teams, and everyone has learned so much from last year. I expect to see some crazy shenanigans. Well, ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed the show. Clean best of two, sorry, best of three. So maybe there will be another game on stream later, but we'll see what happens, guys. Thank you for tuning in, and as always, we'll see you next time.